There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, Lil Red, she goes where no other squirrels tread. Squirrel!"
Hey y'all, hey. Hey Essie. Can you hear me now? Hey Teresa. Welcome, welcome. Good to see y'all. Are you there? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Okay. Essie, you want a link? You want to come talk? Hey Butterfly Kisses. Are you still coming back? I'm here. How are you? I think everybody's in the bed, y'all. I just got people. Me too. That's why I waited for her to end. And yeah. I was in and out though of hers. I love Erin. But I couldn't watch Katie what was she doing? Crashing a wedding? A sacred and make fun of people during a wedding. I just couldn't watch that. Katie makes me so mad. Oh my goodness. It's the what was she trying? Why she might as well have worn a white dress to the wedding. What was she doing there with that off the shoulder whatever. Hey, butterfly kisses. Do you want to listen to Little Red Squirrel? That's what I was doing. There was no one in here when my video stopped playing, so I was looking for the long version, and I was going to play it. So it was there, so it wouldn't be silence when people came in. And then there were 3, so I just went ahead. I did find the song though. What do you want sent to your IG, SC? Oh my God, I've got to message JJ. I was supposed to have done a live it's Sunday now, right? Is it Sunday, right? I was supposed to have done a live with JJ at yesterday afternoon, at Saturday, and I got up around noon, around lunchtime yesterday, Saturday, and I ate, and then I ate some more, and and then I went back to sleep and I slept until 6 o'clock. So I slept all day, and I didn't even think about the live until I just saw it in a comment on a YouTube. Somebody's comments. I feel terrible. Like I feel terrible. Who's sexy? Wasn't she, S.C. Johnson? Oh God, over the show. Ugh, it was terrible. I've got the message. JJ's gonna hate me forever now. I'm a shitty person, y'all. Let's see. And I can't remember where they emailed me from. Like what platform. It was, and do y'all was it live streamed for family that couldn't be there? How did she get the link? Because she acted like she was somebody's date, but she did say she promised she wouldn't stream with the link that she got. But as soon as it got cut off, like someone ended the feed, it wasn't no longer streaming to her. Were y'all there at the end? She showed it anyway, and they didn't want her to. Like, she has no care whatsoever. She don't care. Okay, my chat's not moving. Yeah, so that video was gross. I saw butterfly kisses. You were in there, weren't you? Or maybe I commented. I've been reading comments. Maybe she paid them. Huh? Oh yeah. Hold on 1 second, y'all, because I do have to do this because I feel terrible. Man, I can't find it. Hold on 1 second. I love y'all. I just closed it. I will be dang. I'm trying to find a file. Wait, hold on 1 second. Not that. Oh shoot. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. S.C. Johnson. Do you want a link, boo? I just realized that, so I'm in a bad right now with my brain. I just can't believe I forgot somebody like that. It's horrible. My grandkids love it. 3 singing grandsons. I'm trying to find it for you real quick, and I thought it was in here. It might be in downloads. It is. I'm in the downloads. There's music. I'm sorry, y'all. She don't care at all. Oh, what happened? I can't find anything on my computer, y'all. But I tell you what, I read some comments on the YouTube channel today that made me irate. People were, phew, you can't make it up. I put the link in the chat. Can y'all see? Yeah, I see it. Oh my word. No, damn it. Sorry, y'all. I need to do better at naming my files, right? So I know what they're called, where they're at. I just played the one I'm looking. Missy, are you gonna come up, ma'ams? I think everybody went to bed on us, but that's okay because I just like, no, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight since I slept till 6 o'clock today and forgot one of my friends. I suck, y'all. I suck so bad. Hey, Terry Lynn, welcome. Okay, I can't find it again. The song, I can't find it. That figures. There's two different music things. There's a SoundCloud and there's another one, and I can't seem to remember where. Bandcamp. Maybe it's Bandcamp. I don't know, y'all. Give me 1 second. Again. That is, I found it. I don't know how to get it in the right player though. That's why. Let's go. Happy Easter, y'all. Yeah, it's after midnight, so it's Easter. Happy Easter to y'all. If you recognize Easter as no. Yeah, I have to say I'm loving. She was so sweet. Miss Kimberly, Mother of Rots, messaged me and told me she found a chair, office chair when I was looking, and I was like, I totally didn't get it. I was like, I can send you the money, and if you haven't seen here, I can give you. She was like, no, I'm sending it to you as a gift. It was so sweet of her. She had to do that, but I love not having to stand up and back out and do this magic trick to get out of the swing set without knocking anything over. Hey, SC, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Am I scratchy or anything?
No, you sound great.
Oh, I'm sitting outside.
How are you?
Yeah.
Is it not cold?
It's not bad. But I gotta sit outside when I smoke. I'm smoking tonight. I was gonna go to bed and then I started watching this other stream after her because there was a link in there to go to somebody else's. And I started watching that and it was like, okay.
Yeah.
Were you in there?
I was in Aaron's. Did you say Aaron? You were talking about Aaron's?
Yeah.
Yes, but I didn't feel comfortable with the whole. It was a wedding, and she's nasty.
Yeah.
And to them, that's a big deal. And to me, it would be a big deal. And she crashed it, and so I wasn't really paying attention, and I wasn't paying attention to the chat hardly at all. What happened? What I missed?
I bet she paid them for that.
I don't know because whoever it was, she says it's her source, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did they? That was my question. I wasn't quite clear on. Did they streamed it out and gave certain people the links, right? Or did she? Was somebody just stealing it? And
No, she said she had a source there at the wedding, and he
uh,
was streaming it, and that's how she was getting it. So I don't know if
was he?
he
Did the
did it with
family
it.
know he was streaming it? Though is what I'm saying. Like, were they streaming it for certain family members that couldn't make it there, or?
I think he was just doing it for her. I don't know. I mean, that's her source.
And then as soon as it ended, because some people, because of the virus and far away, they'll stream. Like we streamed my son's and daughter-in-law's gender reveal party because she has a lot of family out of state. So that was what I was wondering. And then as she said, I promised him I wouldn't stream and I'm not going to go back on my promise. And then as soon as she lost footage, she started showing people and it had the whole address. Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, she gives two F's what when she gives her word to somebody. I can't with her.
Well, she got cut off there in the end. They probably found out he was streaming and had him quit. Did you notice that?
What?
Like when she was streaming that, it quit really abruptly. So maybe she got caught, or maybe that guy got caught streaming it because she didn't finish it.
Well, that would be just what they deserve. But and that's what I thought, somebody was just taping it without permission. But then I thought she said that they were streaming it. I'm like, well, maybe not. Maybe the family gave out the link to certain people and he's giving it to her. I don't know.
Right.
It's gross anyway. Like, you know who your friends are.
Well,
I guess you never do.
Said it was Tristan. Somebody named Tristan on here.
That's isn't that the one that she calls his best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. She's
So
dirty.
maybe she's just.
It's terrible, man.
She just don't know.
Can't trust anybody.
You can't.
If I knew half the stuff I'd seen written about me the last 24 hours.
Did you see that stream I'm talking about? They talked about you pretty rough.
Which one? No.
Well, when I was in EKC's, in that there was a stream, somebody's stream that's a mod in there, and a couple of them were on a stream. I was just watching it, and they were talking about you.
Whose channel? I'll pull it up.
One of her mods.
Sue?
The other one.
Sue's the one I know. I know Sue. Claire?
Brett.
Ugh.
It's her and that Megan. They were talking about you on the stream. I mean, everybody's like talking about you. Like this happened how long ago and all that happened? And
Okay, first off, let me say, because this was said after, since I was lied on and I have a right to respond, is what I keep hearing. I've told this. So for people to be talking and saying I haven't, whatever, people are in comments saying I need to admit my wrongs and apologize. Look, if you don't know, you don't know. I've apologized to people. Just because I apologize, if somebody don't want to accept my apology, that's on them. That's not on me, because when I apologize, I mean it sincerely. I know I was wrong when I was wrong. And just because I apologize doesn't necessarily mean I want to be friends with you again. It means I know I did wrong and I shouldn't have, and I feel bad for it. But why are moderators, or are we as creators supposed to get hold of our moderators and police them and make them behave in other streams? If the person who keeps screaming at and tweeting out to creators saying your mods, here's another mod you need to hold accountable. If you're doing that, shouldn't you hold yourself to the same accountability that you think other people's mods should be held to?
Yes,
or should you do a live stream? Yeah. Should you do a live stream and call another creator a drug addict with your mod? when you have no proof or knowledge of that, it's bullshit. It's lies. I was never high in a live stream. I was drunk. And how many times have I told y'all since December that yes, I was drinking too much and I was drinking on live streams? No, I mean it was obvious.
Yeah.
I was not in a good place. Took a break. I made a jackass out of myself. I realized, and I straightened my act out, and I'm not going to get triggered anymore to act crazy. I don't even know how that was me. As far as I don't feel like I had that person in me anymore. But my life's in a better place right now, so I'm not going to say I've never be wrong or hateful again, but it won't be like it was, and it won't be here.
Yeah, but how did you get brought up in all this stuff that's going
I'll
on?
tell you how. And
You're
people,
back in it.
people in that video, in the comment sections of that video, are talking about me, but they'll say I've not been to her channel since you left. But she needs. I saw she needs to apologize so many times, and this one chick, she's everywhere saying she can see because she's in recovery. She sees stuff in me. Girls, sit down and hush. Like seriously. Because I'm so sick of that bull about we're so concerned she's on drugs or whatever. I won't never on drugs, and they never tried to talk to me about my drinking or whatever was going on. I mean, I would say if I start sounding drunk, tell me. I mean, I knew I was getting drunk, and I didn't care. I was not in a good place, but they won't never know. I don't even. I like. What was she? Was she insinuating heroin? She said nodding off. She was nodding off. I was nodding off asleep. Yeah, I was drunk. I was.
Heroin.
I swear, y'all.
Heroin.
So if you're tweeting at people saying T-Spiracy, you need to get your mod, they just call me a meth head and I'm reporting their whole account and it'll be gone shortly. But I just called someone a drug addict and a drunk 10 minutes ago on my live stream, and I'm the actual channel owner. I mean, give me a break.
Crazy, ain't it?
I mean, Unirock did that to me. So Unirock 2.0.
But you're being brought up again, and
well, I'm being brought up again because I inserted myself in a way, and here's why. It happened February 23rd, right? The whole original thing with Charlotte. I never picked a side. I mean, there wasn't no side to pick. I wasn't really close with anybody involved. I didn't know who Nat was. I didn't have a relationship with Charlotte. I mean, we were okay, but I hadn't made an announcement. Me and Charlotte made up because I apologized to her, made up with her because I still felt bad because I had apologized in writing, but she never replied. And I don't know, a few weeks after that happened, I reached out to her and said, I really am sorry. And we talked, whatever. I didn't say anything other than it wasn't right for for Charlotte to get doxxed. It wasn't right. I don't necessarily agree with Charlotte's doing the video about Nat, and but that doesn't mean it's okay to dox her. That's all I said. But it kept going and it kept going, and I seen Julie getting attacked. And yes, Julie was bulldogging. I saw, and I told Julie because I'm friendly with Julie. I said, stop. No, Charlotte's not talking about me. I said, stop bulldogging for her. You're going to make it worse for her. And then I messaged Charlotte, and it wasn't stopping. I didn't message Charlotte until after I inserted myself. I'm sorry. But I told Julie to stop bulldogging because it wasn't helping probably. And finally, I just said something because I went in the KC stream. I didn't start that. I didn't come after nobody. If we can be in a chat, I can ignore you if I don't like you. And when I ignore you, I'm not going to respond to nothing you say. I don't care. I said something to Nat or something. I don't know if I was talking to Nat. Were you in that one, SC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which one?
The one where right before my live, where me and her got into an argument, me and Dottie. Since they said I passive aggressive, there's something. It's an issue if I talk about her without saying her name, which is
Oh
weird.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I said something, and it wasn't. And after I read it again, I can see why somebody might have read it like that. But Nat didn't say anything. I kind of said if Nat shouldn't be subjected to having to see threats or be harassed. Why is she even getting on Twitter looking at that? And I said it out of concern. I didn't say it like she shouldn't be on Twitter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And Nat was in there, I believe, and she didn't say anything. Dottie said, because it's her right. And it just caught me wrong. And then everything I said, it was just an argument then.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in air and stream, and I felt bad about it. And here we go again. So I felt bad about it. But I don't think I dragged her. I don't think I shit talked her. That was never my intentions. And it's not just her, it's in general. I don't think if you don't like somebody, don't watch them. And that doesn't mean you have to like have a campaign against them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I wanted to say. And it's blown up beyond.
It's like a bunch of Democrats and Republicans fighting, isn't it?
I'm just
crazy.
Right. And to go to the live stream and that, well, I just won't wish. There was hypocrisy, is all I can say. I don't know.
You're talking about in EKCs when Dottie came at you in there?
Well, no, after that, that's what I was talking about. And like the argument we got is what caused me to go live. And when I went live, I just talked about it because I've been seeing people coming at Charlotte or Julie or her other mods for a month now. They're doing first they're doing there's several channels did a problem with the moderators streams. Okay. Well, in one of them that I was in, it was a moderator for many channels and another creator. She come on that creator's stream to talk. And Dottie was in there and said I don't know if I was actually chatting or if I was just, I don't think I was just watching because it was people that not necessarily like me. So I was just in there and Dottie literally said one of my moderators' names. And people were like, really, really, really? Like she said, or a moderator changing their name to top mod. That was a joke. That wasn't a dig at anyone. That wasn't her saying she was a top moderator because that's what they were talking about in the stream at the time.
Mm-hmm.
When she changed it to top mod, it was a joke and it was about Katie. And because there was another one, channel manager, Katie. So channel manager was the joke one. And I think top mod she just came up with. Sorry, I'm drinking ice for you. But then in her live, she's saying that those streams had nothing to do with anybody particular. Well, then why did my name or why did my channel get brought up? And then what's the other hypocrisy? The moderator saying being held accountable, but in her streams it's okay to call somebody a drug addict and lie on them. She told some lies about me. I don't think she meant to. I think she was just that maybe it was because and I don't know why. Her stuff. I never started that desktop fund. For the people who've been here for the longest, not remember that. I didn't start that. That's what it was called, a desktop fund. Joey did that for me. He started my Patreon. I don't even use it anymore, but he started it. And it was like, I wasn't comfortable with it at first. Like, as far as y'all, I ain't nobody. Then someone in there in the chat room said she never showed receipts for that computer. Yes, I did. I absolutely did show. I showed the ad that I bought it. Well, I'm supposed to unredact it so y'all can see my name and address.
Right.
And the one who said that, I've never seen in my channel. She's blocked from talking in my channel. And why are you so interested? And then Oh, there was so much stuff. It's just the echo chamber. Okay.
That's what
Miss
everybody says. The
Miss
echo
Charlotte, Miss Charlotte was. It was said that it was not right that she did members only. I would believe that if it was if I felt like she was doing it to keep other whatever out. But no, I feel like she did it because she probably saw that trolls had been coming around a lot. She knew what was going on Twitter, and she wanted to talk to her members about that subject, whatever her subject was. And she didn't want any outside. It was all about her members that day. What's wrong with that? It ain't like she does it to hide nothing or every. I mean, okay, let's say something's wrong with it. Well, I was in your chat the whole time. I was in that chat the whole time that was complaining about her echo chamber, and every comment got deleted that wasn't exactly an echo chamber. Like someone, and it wasn't trolls. Like it was, I heard another creator said they were, the mods were on top of the trolls. They weren't trolls. That someone asked her, like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you bringing this up again? Delete. And I mean, it was the mods deleting, but why are you not going to let anybody else talk? Can I thank you for coming? I'm sorry I didn't talk to you, boo. I hope you have a good rest of your shift.
Who you talking about?
Do what?
Who'd you say that to?
Kano.
Oh, Kano. I thought you said Kia. That other. I get those two mixed up, Kian and Kano. Oh gosh, that's not good. Two different people there.
Yeah, sweet tea. Who gives a f about your computer? Well, apparently they do. Everybody don't like me. That's the thing. Everybody don't like me, and this ain't got nothing to do with the live stream. Everybody don't like me has a whole lot to say about me.
But it didn't even start with you. It started with Charlotte.
It has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with me other than I'm saying let's be kinder about stuff. And if somebody does stuff you don't like, you can even do a video about it, whatever. But when it gets to the point like everybody's saying please stop, like everyone on Twitter is sick of it. I'm seeing comments everywhere, even under our videos, saying I'm gonna leave the community because of this. Like I'm tired of seeing the back and forth. Well, can we stop? Can we just ignore each other?
Right.
And I'm sure this video will get a reaction video. I'm not dragging her, but I didn't drag her in the last one, and it got a whole video and a threat there. She's going to make another video, like an upload. So I mean,
she said she was making a video on you.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard it.
You heard that?
Yeah, I was in her live.
Without a jelly donut, you're right, because this is all about. It's like Reagan got a pass, and doxing's okay now, I guess, because that's what happened.
Who's okay?
Huh?
Doxy's okay. Yeah, it seems like it's getting that way. And sharing screenshots has been okay for a while now.
Doxing's okay. They really, and who cares what she gets in super chats? Charlotte's not saying, hey, super
well,
chat
this
me.
is what I said. Like the people who love Charlotte and send her all that money, they're not going to listen to Dottie or Reagan or anybody else on Twitter, right? Like that would be complaining about her. It's going to make them send her more money. They're not going to care because that's who they love. And let the woman, if that everybody comes to YouTube and gets monetized, wants to make money there, of course.
Yeah,
so
because she went members.
She's never hidden the fact she was there for money. She actually before Christmas told people like, PayPal pays me more money and it pays faster. So
she's their target now. So they're gonna say anything. Because she did a members only the other night. Now she did a members only and nobody could go in there and talk. Now they're saying that. They're gonna pick at Charlotte, pick. But are they deflecting?
I don't know. It just seems like
every deflection to cover for Reagan. What Reagan did to Charlotte? Because
I don't know, because I'm blocked. I've been blocked from Reagan's and stream. She blocked me months ago, and that's fine. But Reagan's bought a bunch of people from what I've heard, and maybe it's private. So, nobody's really. I haven't heard much about Reagan except other people with her name in their mouth. I've tried not to say a lot about her because I said I didn't agree with the Dachshund. I don't agree with stuff, but I won't gonna go after her. You know, I didn't like. I wasn't in love with the idea.
Charlotte.
I
They're going
didn't.
after Charlotte, but they're not saying anything about that Reagan doxing Charlotte.
Yeah.
So why is she getting a pass? Why is she getting a pass and Charlotte's getting?
Well, I don't know, but you know,
confused?
I don't know, but I'm not going to be going after anybody. So, if people I don't care. People can. I think people were saying they don't agree with it, but I mean, what are they going to do to her? You know,
But that's deflection. Do you understand?
the fact that they're still talking about Charlotte so much, I don't know. I think, I mean, do you think it would have died down if Julie hadn't have been, if people hadn't have been bulldogging as their term? I don't think it would have died down.
But you know what? I would do it for you too. You know,
I know.
I know. For you, I would back you up and say, hey, you know, guys, so what is that, bulldogging, road dogging, or being loyal to the person you fought for? You know,
but
how would you feel if I was in a stream, not like saying anything, and people were talking about you really bad? I mean, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. Well, see, like the bulldogging thing. So you remember? Have you ever been in a thread about Katie, but Katie wasn't tagged, and none of her people were tagged because we're not friends with their people, and someone from her chat would jump into your Twitter thread and just go off like the one lady that was always scary with Skeletor. She can't remember her name.
Skeletor?
She always wore red lipstick and like underwear. She had like
I don't know who that is.
I can't remember her name. And Country Girl. There was a bunch. There was like 4 or 5 but they would like jump in your Twitter threads and attack you. Well, that's bulldogging. But these comments were being made right in her community, in Charlotte's community. So, and I guess they're thinking, well, she's not there. I didn't see a lot of them because I have a lot of people blocked, and I saw Julie going off like taking up for her. But I mean, if you're doing live streams, taking up for people too, is it taking up or is it bullying? I don't know.
No, when you're,
I know Julie would, and I had somebody say something to me tonight. Is she here?
You're a mod. Julie is a mod for Charlotte. And when somebody comes in there and talks like that, she has every right to say something, don't you think? She's her mod. I mean, how bad was it?
Are you talking about a live stream or are you talking about?
It was a live stream, Charlotte's live stream.
Okay, I was talking about on Twitter. I was talking about the way the Bulldogs act on Twitter. Because also Julie was taking up for her on Twitter, and that's where they started calling her Bulldog.
Right.
She went crazy with it. I mean, she did. Like today, she jumped in a thread and she wasn't bulldogging. She was just taking up for herself about something. And I said, okay, reset. Let's start over. And I messaged her and I was like, stop, calm down. But I mean, okay, someone said something to me earlier because they brought up her age again. And I said, well, that's a problem. Somebody said that was a problem because she's a grown woman. And who was I talking to? I'm looking for her name. I thought she was in here. She's a grown woman, and the lady said she's the same age as my kid. The frontal cord. I don't remember what she said. How she said it. She said part of her brain ain't gonna be finished growing until she's 25. The part that causes her to react. I can't remember what it was called. So she is like a child as far as her brain ain't finished forming and the way she handles adult situations. And I was like, you're right. My kid's 22 and he ain't complete. You know what I mean? Like grown.
Oh, yeah, she's a kid. My kids are older than her.
But I mean, she was in her mind. I mean, she's taking up for her friend, and I don't know, man. I don't. Charlotte wasn't there to take up for herself, but now people are on that kick about the what is it? She's got a sock, so that's a problem. Well,
but wait, what is a mod's job when they're in your stream
When
if
they're in your
somebody's
stream,
talking
that's
bad,
what they're supposed to do.
yeah, I mean, that's what she was supposed to do, right? Did she block her? I mean,
She
that
timed
was
her
her
out.
job as a
She
mom.
timed her out, and they're saying she just asked a question. Well, what's the everybody that got in that chat the other night about where I was getting called a drug addict? Everyone that questioned anything got timed out. No, the comment got deleted. So why this standard if you're not held to the same standard? And that's all. And I know that was a stream done because someone was upset and whatever, but damn. Oh, and then y'all, I'm not mad about it. I can't be. It's ridiculous that it's gone on for over a month now, and I just wish it would all stop.
Yeah, no, that's right. Charlotte is a lot of people's friends, and I mean, what did she really do? I mean, she talked about Nat that time, but I don't think there's any malice in Charlotte. I don't think she's trying to be evil or mean or do anything to hurt anybody. But they seem to think in their minds that Charlotte's this. What did they call her last night on that stream? That she's some kind of big bad wolf, some kind of, what did they call her?
I don't remember.
They thought they knew her, but she is not what she is. Everybody thought she was, and she's getting all these super chats, and she's nothing like everybody thought she was. This sweet little angel or something. I don't remember what it was, but something like that they were saying on that stream when she got on there crying last night.
Yeah.
Like, wow, you need to quit, man. She helped you out a lot. She talked so good about you and got your channel up and going and helped her, I think.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and stab her like that, and it's like, it's a repetitive behavior, and it's just kind of showing what happened to you. Well,
see, that's the only reason I got involved, and now I'm getting it's going to happen again. I'm going to get attacked. But I don't understand, like, why are people supposed to be able to stream and talk dog crap about me, and everything's fine as long as I don't respond to it. If I don't say
wait, Dottie's on here. Do you see what Dottie said? You're still talking about me? Wait a minute, Dottie. You got on a stream last night.
Call me a drug addict.
And called her
and let your mods call me a drug addict. Why can't I see her?
Online and says all this stuff about you, and you got the audacity
to
come on here and act like this.
Hold on a second. I want to say something. I haven't gotten on here and talked bad about you once at all. But I can't not say anything when you and your moderators went live and called me a drug addict last night, and that's lies. It's like, thank you, Charlotte, for shouting me out, but I'm going to turn on you. So yeah, I come to address that, and the irony that happened, and everyone that said anything, their comments got deleted. But I do not have a record. What are you talking about? I have a record? That's a damn lie. That's a lie. I don't have a record. So you're Unirock now. You've got my record. I've got 30 felonies. I don't even have a misdemeanor. The only thing I've ever been convicted of is careless and reckless.
So what if you had a record? So what?
Exactly.
Pointing fingers again.
And actually,
point.
Wait. That's probably, that might not be her. I don't think that's her.
That's got her picture.
So that don't mean nothing.
Well, ask her, Dottie, is this really you? Ask her a question. See if she
hold on. I sent him on that because I think she might be blocked. Hold on, if she's blocked, it ain't her. I want to make sure before I lose my shit.
Yeah.
Because the reason I'm saying that is because I don't have a record, and I don't think Dottie would come on my channel and say I have a record if it was really her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she's just a flat out whatever. That's just, I guarantee you, a troll.
Huh. Well, they're doing a good job. It's got her picture and everything on there.
Well, I mean, all you gotta do is say steal somebody's picture.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awful. Who would do that? Dottie's probably in bed. I don't know. Is it you, Dottie? Prove it.
No, they ain't Dottie. I
Tell us the
guarantee.
secret.
I know. I even if I don't have her blocked, that's still Dottie wouldn't come on here and call me say I have a record.
She says, I didn't say anything about you today. Just yesterday, Dottie.
I stopped. I haven't said anything about this today at all. But you keep going. Yes, I had to keep going because never let me stop.
Christola says it's her.
Who?
This
Christola's here?
It says Christola S. It's her. Stop. It's her. Stop. Red, you do.
Dottie ain't. It's 4 o'clock. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning where she's at.
This is nuts. This is YouTube nuts, isn't it? If they would just quit talking about you and Charlotte, everything would be over. Why don't everybody just stop?
Yeah, well, Red, you do. I do. That's but Red thinks she is. What's that? A victim? I think I'm a victim. No, I took my voice back, and I'm not going to be like scared into silence. Like I'm supposed
to been silent though, Red.
I'm supposed to let people do streams about me and not respond, and that's not how I've done shitty things before all that went down in December, and since then I've been 180-degree different person, and feel different. Like I'm not in that place anymore. So, and I just ain't. I'm not a miserable person anymore. So I'm sorry if
Christola, it is stupid. It is stupid. But when somebody makes a live about somebody last night and says she's a drug addict,
I think that's
falls asleep, she is a drug addict. What gives somebody the right to get on there and talk about somebody like that? But she cannot defend herself. Charlotte can't defend herself. Red can't defend herself. People are making lives other than Dottie. I just watched one tonight that was talking about you said they don't like you and a bunch of other stuff. And it's like, wait a minute, is this one-sided? Why can everybody else talk terrible about you and Charlotte, but they don't want to hear nobody talk about them? I mean, how old are these people? I mean, what is the problem? Just stop. All you got to do is just stop.
Bye.
I mean, you're going to defend yourself if somebody's saying you're a meth.
Yeah. If nobody stopped her from talking, but she'll never get a link to come up on my panel again. I did that before. I've never went in her I've never went in her chat and talked bad about her. I don't know that was her, y'all. I really don't think that was her.
She's still in here.
Well, she can be in here, but whatever. So I will. If she'd have listened before she came in, she'd have not heard me say anything terribly bad about her. I wasn't dragging her. I was responding to what I've been accused of, and the bullshit. I had to, especially since there will be a video was said over and over. So, anyway, that's how I got involved in it. Trying to take up for not just, it wasn't really about Charlotte. It was about, I don't want that to happen to anybody. If you go make a comment that makes someone mad tomorrow, SC, I don't want all of Twitter and YouTube coming for you.
Well, I wouldn't do it because they'll come for you. They're going to come for me if I defend you. They're going to come for you if I say something on the stream bad, then it's going to make you look bad. So I've got to, because I'm a mod for you, I've got to watch my P's and Q's because I don't want to make you look bad.
Right. Terry says I was asked questions and it's my channel, aren't allowed to answer them. What do you mean I was asked questions in this chat? Did somebody ask me questions, or do you mean in a stream?
She's saying, aren't you allowed to ask questions in your own stream? your own
Um,
channel. She's not. Terry's being.
there's Jess. Jess is the one that said that to me earlier.
Well, I'm
I
reading
don't
right
think.
here. Red, you
Aren't
were
you
asking
allowed to answer
questions.
them? No, she's saying I was asked questions, aren't allowed to answer them, but I'm asking what questions does she mean? Because what I was answering to was the accusations that I was nodding off, like
Yeah,
what is that insinuating?
yeah.
That
You
I
had a
was,
mouth head.
and them saying that they knew I was on drugs, like you knew I was on drugs.
Oh, and
That
she knows so much more. She could tell it, but they don't. They know so much about you and what kind of person you are
I
and
mean,
who
I'm
helped
sure
you.
that yeah, they knew the worst part of me, and I hate that anybody know, like I hate that I was ever in a place where I was that shitty of a person. I do, that I cussed out my friends on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not proud of that. I've apologized for that a bunch of times, and I'm not going to hate myself forever over it. It was not in a good place. What that stream did was hard on me, and
Sure.
I don't want to see it happen to anyone else, whether they're doing right or wrong. If you don't like somebody in the real world, if you have a problem with somebody and they're your friend and you try to help them, if that's what you call it, and they won't have your help, do you go stand on top of the courthouse and scream to the town that this person is this and this and that, or do you just walk away from them? Because in real life, I don't attack anybody.
Right, butterfly kisses. Like, it was heartbreaking what they said about Veronica. Like they're trying to say she's blaming them for her.
And see, what was said, Veronica didn't say at all. And I have to go back and listen to it to hear how I worded it.
Mm-hmm.
But this was my thing. And I apologized to Veronica myself and said I felt bad. I felt like I was responsible for that happening and for her really lapsing because of all the stress that she was under in December. Well, okay, I know it's never anyone's fault that if someone relapses, it happens. Da 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 da. But the people, what I meant, I don't even know what I said. I don't think I said they did cause her, but this is how I usually say it, and how I meant it. If you know somebody's in a bad place or you think somebody's in a bad place, are you going to like ridicule them in front of everybody and human? Like they didn't care, obviously, that she was in recovery, and they didn't care how bad off I was. Like if they were so worried about me, did they think that would help? Did they think that was going to fix it?
No.
I'm sorry. I should have realized that was supposed to fix it. And I didn't come at them. I didn't respond. I wanted it to just die down and be over. And I'm getting ridiculed.
Okay, just Brit's in here and she's saying, I know most mods would delete rude comments. That's all I want to say. Well, I'm not deleting nothing. I'm not deleting nothing right now because
I'm not
you just
deleting
made a
anything.
bad stream too, Brit, about Red. Oh, I don't like her. You were saying stuff on your stream, and then you're going to come in here and just tell us what mods should do.
That's
Now,
not true, Britt. That's not true. I was in that stream. Everything that was not, someone said, why are you doing this, continuing this? And it got deleted. Everything was getting deleted that wasn't an echo chamber. And I'm not the only one that saw that. I saw the comments before they got deleted.
No, I think she's talking about this stream, or isn't she?
I don't have it. Do I have any mods in here? Right?
Well, I could delete all these people, but why should we delete them? Let them talk.
Yeah, I don't like to delete comments. I do if I have to, but I don't like to.
Let them talk. This Christella, she's just going to town on there.
And I haven't been.
This is so stupid, she says.
This is stupid. I agree, Christella.
Yeah. But you should be able to defend yourself.
Christella. No. Christella's asking me how I can defend. It ain't. First of all, because me and Charlotte made up 2 months ago. I didn't have, announce that because why? Because that would feel gross to me. That I apologized to her and she said, "Don't worry about it. We're good." She accepted my apology. I'm going to announce it. What, to get brownie points from the public, no. I made peace with myself and with her. And what I'm taking up for is something I would take up for somebody. And I've said this even to Charlotte, like if me and her weren't good, I would be saying, this is too much. Like, don't go after
Brett,
each
you
other.
said you didn't like Red. What are you talking about?
It's
In the stream, you said you didn't like Brett, or Brett, you said you didn't like Red. Now she's saying she didn't say that. You know, I like how people say stuff. Then they say, "Well, I'm trying to help them," or "I didn't say that I didn't like them." People go watch her stream and see what she said about you. And I think they said something about Veronica, and it just
well,
keeps
I don't.
going, keeps going. People in Dottie's place, then it just carries over and over. Let's all be adults and not talk about each other like we're kids, and not be like this.
Right.
Charlotte does not
And
deserve this. Red does not deserve this. This is a community. You guys need to get it together and stop talking about each other. We just need to get along. This is ridiculous.
oh,
I
she
mean,
doing
watch
it,
Charlotte. Come on, because she said one thing.
and it's someone came to me this morning and said that they were leaving, possibly leaving because they were called a flip-flopper by someone that they really had looked up to and liked. She wouldn't tell me who, but I said somebody from my stream, because I always make clear, like, I don't even think y'all should have to know about this stuff. But since you have to, I'm done not having a voice for myself and not taking up for myself when somebody calls me a drug addict on TV, on YouTube, or says something that's not true. So I'm going to take up for myself. I have a right to, just like everybody else. But she said, no, it wasn't from yours. And then the next thing that went to mine, and she said it was. I said, well, I can't remember how I worded it, but she said it wasn't Charlotte's moderators either, so that wasn't it. But I said, well, then if someone tells you gotta make a choice, let that be your choice. Like, if you tell me I got to pick a side, you just pick my side for me, because you're not going to tell me what to do.
Right. You know, it just kills me that people say stuff and then they come in here and say they didn't say it. Okay.
Well, I mean,
why make a stream about somebody if you're going to sit there and say, I don't like them? Just don't talk about them.
Hell, I've been a felon since Unirock said it. You'll better start respecting uni or else. I'm going to completely ignore those, because I mean, just Britt might be a troll up in here. What are these people doing up at 4:12 in the morning? Did they stay up all night last night too?
What are we doing up?
I told you I slept till after 6 o'clock yesterday.
And I got a lot to do tomorrow. Easter, got my girls.
Because the night before that, so much had happened where people were in my DMs, because I'm getting dragged on YouTube, saying that it was said that I said that I begged for money for that laptop, for this computer, and I got it super fast. Like, yes, I was very appreciative, and that I would say, oh, "That's it." I don't know. And
Jelly Donut's so funny. It's war.
No, it's not. I don't want I don't want this to continue. I want everybody to stop.
Yeah, just get along.
But that includes, like, so what? I'm gonna take up for Charlotte, but not take up for myself.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Take that.
Watch the George Floyd trial, man. That's crazy. I mean, there's more important things in life than this crazy YouTube stuff going on. I mean, this is nuts. These people are, people act like nobody did that yesterday, didn't talk about you, didn't make a stream.
I mean, I love how people are in here telling me this needs to stop, but no one said anything in that stream. Did anybody go in just Britt's stream and tell her it needs to stop?
Nope. Or Dottie's or Britt's. But it's
well, if they were in,
you know what kills me is they say, if you take that side, oh my God, how old are you? What side are you on? Take that side. What do you mean? Huh? You go to that side. She says you can go to that side or be on this side. What? I was like, huh? Wow. Reminds me of when my kids were growing up. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just nobody attacked her. I didn't attack her. I didn't bring up old stuff except that that stream. I did bring that up, and what I call it, what I call it. Like that's what I think of it when I call it.
Yeah, here, read just Britt's comment just now.
Do I like red? Do I make people choose who I like? No, I am not like that. It just jumped on me, and I talked about red for 20 minutes, and I moved on. Okay, well,
She
and
don't like you. She don't like you. Do I like red? No.
well, you know what?
Do I make
Does
people choose?
you know what?
Well,
If
what are you doing in here if you don't like her?
here's my thing. I see Brit in other streams too. Do I like Brit? No. Do I walk in a stream and speak to Brit and say, "Hey"? Yep, most of the time. Because I'm a grown up and I can do that. I can act like the internet's the real world and be a nice, at least civil. I can be civil if I like you or not.
I never had a problem with that, just Britt. But I mean, she made a stream and said all that stuff. I was like, wow, that's not nice. It wasn't nice at all. Just don't talk. You know, if you don't like somebody, you don't get on there and say that. I'm not gonna say I don't like Dottie or I don't like her. Or I don't like Charlotte or I don't like. I'll keep it to myself. You know, I'm a grown ass woman. What about you?
And and I haven't attacked anybody with my streams or nasty allegations. I didn't cuss anybody. I didn't. Mine was about the other night. Mine was about let's not do this to each other.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's not do this to each other. And Christella Britt came in here.
Yeah.
So she can see herself out if she feels like she's getting attacked, but nobody's attacking anyone.
Right. Just Carter.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna read it. What was that? Made a good point up there. I don't know where that went. It's hard to read and talk at the same time. I guess I'm not. What do you call it? Guess not.
What?
I'm trying to read and talk and type and smoke. Oh Lord, sitting outside. Read your comments, Red. That's what Christola.
I'm reading them to myself.
I thought Christola was one of your buds. I thought she used to be in here.
Huh? Who?
I thought that Christola used to come in here.
She did.
Well, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh, they must have took sides.
That's just the picture side. Picture side. I don't know. No, I don't know. I haven't seen her in a few weeks. I think I know beef with her.
This reminds me when Trump was running. You picked it's the left or right side. Are you Republican or are you Democrat?
And see, I don't even care what you voted. Like, don't tell me what you voted for because I don't want to.
Correct.
I mean,
that's crazy. Hey, I remember Charlotte come in here. Charlotte used to come in here, and her channel was just growing, and I subbed to her. I don't even think she had 1,000 people. She used to always come in here. Everybody was cool. We all got along. I would shout out.
Who are you talking about now? Charlotte.
Charlotte's
always yeah, and we'd put Charlotte's link in the chat.
Yeah, we don't have a problem with that, and Dottie could too. But you know, there's got to be all this crazy fighting and stuff. It's silly. I just
and by the way, like that. There's another thing. I had a live stream, and she came in, and I talked to her, my voice, and she typed back. Like I didn't ignore her. I talked to her. Then she messaged me.
Oh, I need coffee. I do.
Then she messaged me, and before I saw the message, because it took me like 10 or 12 hours before I saw the message, but she was already like I went back. She was on my stream. I guess it was next day. I'm not sure when she messaged me. And before I went on Twitter and she had called me Katie 2.0 again.
Right.
After she messaged me wanting to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So, no.
Yeah, she said a lot of mean things about you. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
People just, I tell you what, people switch. They're like switch hitters. They switch back and forth, and it's craziness, man.
Well, that's fine. It's like, all I want is, I'm tired of hearing, I'm tired of, like, and I hate the word cancel culture or whatever, but I feel like they're trying to get Charlotte gone off the internet.
Yeah.
And I feel just like that's what, that's how it feels. And let's not do that to each other. Christella, you got a channel now. What if somebody just started attacking you and wanted you gone and didn't want you to be able to, or wanted you to not feel comfortable ever streaming?
I think a lot of these people sit and wait for something to be said, and then they pop out that don't like you. I mean, then then they'll make this big stream tomorrow that Red and SC, and I'll be hated too because I was on here with you. And it's like, I can't even go into streams sometimes because I'm your mod. And yep. I'm your mod. And
Sherry too.
This horrible person and whatever. And these people don't even know me. They don't know me.
Sherry has been blocked from talking and kicked out of chat.
Oh, and she's sweet. You're kidding.
Uh-uh.
She's an older lady too.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a shame. Because like Craft Happy Tammy, she's an older, well, I don't know if she's older, but she's nice. I don't think any of your mods are bad. I mean,
no, I've got good mods now. Yeah. And see, Terry Lynn just said, come in somebody's channel and tell them to stop talking when you just talked about her for 20 minutes. Exactly. So if I'd only talked about this situation, it'd have been okay for what, 19 minutes? Is that? Yeah. As long as I don't do it more than you, or that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Let's be kinder to each other. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I don't know. I think some of the stuff I've seen.
I know what it reminds me of when I was in high school and girls would act all, and I'd just brush them off my shoulder and go, what? And we'd just move on and go ahead and do whatever. And then you had the girls that were like nitpicking everything. I'm not a nitpicker. It's just like, that's crazy. It's like, why is everybody nitpicking everything? I got along with everybody and everything was cool. But then you have some people that just want to pick at every little word, every little thing. I don't care if I talk to you and you're as drunk as a skunk. I wouldn't get on here and tell it, I wouldn't get on here and say, hey, I smoked crack last night with Red.
It ain't like the people on panel with me didn't know I was drinking. They knew what I was doing.
Everybody drinks on here. Have you ever heard how many recovering drug addicts we got on here? Everybody is either recovering or drinking or drugs. We all got issues. Everybody's got issues, and that's okay. It's okay if you drink and maybe you drank too much. That's okay. We all have problems. We all been there. We all got kids that's been there, or crazy ex-husbands. That's just what YouTube is, and we all should be able to talk about it and not get like judged for everything. These people want to like judge every little thing. It's terrible. So what?
Yeah, I don't agree with dragging or.
Well, they're dragging Charlotte, and that's just crazy. Just over what she said about Nat.
Well, I mean, she's not even responding.
Wait, I got a question. I want to know how many people in here know that Nat. Where did she come from? Who is this? Was she ever in our community, or was she just in KJ's? I don't know who that is.
I don't either. I don't know her. I mean,
why is everybody ride or die for Nat when they've been with Charlotte for so long? And we don't know who Nat is. I mean, I don't know who it is. I
don't know who she is, but they got her declaration that this happened to her, and she's got this mental health issue. So I don't think that she should be getting hate either.
Right.
So I've heard a lot like that Little Red or they. I'm not they, whatever that means when they're talking about choosing Charlotte over Nat or being against Nat. I think it's nasty if people are harassing her still. I do keep hearing that it's these people they're harassing, but I haven't seen Has she said who it is, or is it the hackers? The people who there was people in my stream 2 nights ago,
Mhm.
talking about killing like your death threats and stuff, and they came from Aaron's. They told Aaron her daughter was DEAD.
Oh my goodness.
No, some back noise. I don't know.
Hmm. That
So
little Julie seems like a sweet little thing too, and they've
she
just
is.
her. And there's on Twitter there was all these terrible videos and talking about her, and I don't get that. She's 22 years old. She's a kid, and then they're like, "Well, she's a kid. She don't get a pass." Well, you know what? I'm double that girl's age, and I've learned with wisdom, and you just learn as you go as you get older. At 22, you don't know much. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just don't, and she'll learn as she goes. But give her a break. Give the kid a break. We're all probably double her age.
And
She'll
see,
learn.
tomorrow it will be Little Red kept it going, and she talked about somebody.
We ain't
Okay,
keeping it going.
I wasn't talking bad about anyone. I
Mm-mm.
didn't drag anyone. I defended some stuff that was complete not untrue. That was said about me in the midst of another one being made about me as we speak, probably. And I have that right, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm not supposed to, that's why I was quiet for so long. I never said anything before. If I mention anything that happened before, it's automatic. Just, oh my God, how dare she? When the people who get mad about it are people who went in other creators' streams and did whole streams about me, not just that one, but there were more after that. There were 5 or 6 more.
Yeah, but
And then
Christella, she hasn't had 2 kids at 22, honey. Do you understand? You might be a mature 22-year-old. She still lives with her mother. She's not maybe the same. I had kids at 20
and
and
I had a kid at
24.
21 and 23.
Yeah.
I still won't. Your brain ain't formed until you're 25. You're not completely grown to make good decisions until you're 25.
Oh,
That's irrelevant anyway. It's really irrelevant because it just is. Like,
why
yes,
is this some bull, Christella? Why is this some bull? Because we just need it to stop. No, we're not here trying to bash anybody and do what you guys are in here trying to make us look like we're bad people. We're not bad people. But when somebody gets on a stream and talks awful about her, she's not allowed to defend herself, and that makes her the big bad wolf.
it's because
I'm not kidding.
it's because I'm speaking on it, I guess.
Yeah,
Here.
but why? Why? You're the big bad wolf?
Hey, for the love. Because I'm supposed to tuck tail and run. I guess.
Tuck
I
tail
don't
and
know.
run. That's a good one. Tuck tail and run. Yep. Tuck tail and
Jelly
run.
donut.
No, they think they're smarter. You know, some people, here's the thing. Some people think they're so educated and so much smarter. If I even told you guys what I did for a living, you wouldn't believe it. So it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that. Did you ever notice some people how they get on there and talk and they think they're more educated and they're better than people? That's what KJ does. And she's not. She's not. So, I mean, you people need to stop looking down your nose at people that you think's beneath you. That doesn't give you the right to talk about them. And that's where they're at. That's what they do. Exactly. I wouldn't call my worst enemy a drug addict and a meth head and falling asleep on the streams. And I mean, when's it going to
Well, that
stop?
happened. I mean, I was falling asleep on streams. I was in my bed.
I remember you did. You had
And
a laptop then.
it was always after I'd worked. I don't know where that came from. It was when I won't work. And no, it never happened after I got a desktop.
Mm-hmm.
It never happened after I won't laying in the bed doing my streams.
Yeah,
so-
but that was, yeah, you had that laptop. You're laying in bed and fell asleep.
But I was drinking a lot. I drank like every night for a long
Yeah,
time,
but they act like you drink
for
a bottle
several
of vodka.
months.
What were
For
you
several
drinking,
months.
beer? What were you drinking? Beer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They act like you got a fifth of whiskey and a fifth of vodka, and you're laying there all
No,
sexy
it's just
drunk.
I drink strong beers, and I was drinking more than I do now. Like I ain't drinking it all night, but or I didn't drink at all last night, but I would drink a lot.
Mm-hmm. What is
I was-
Scary Lynn saying? That would get your ass whipped here. I wonder what she's talking about. I gotta look up here.
Um,
Oh no, we can read this chat, man. We're just letting it go, and we act like we're on the telephone.
oh, she's talking about going after young
Julie,
22-year-old if it was
right?
your kid, I think is what she said.
Oh, if that was my kid, I would be mad. I'm surprised Julie's mom don't get on there and cuss them out or something.
You hadn't heard her in the background. She's mad as hell.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. Is she mad at how they
Yeah,
treat her?
she's mad.
Oh, I would be too if that was
Julie's like, Mama, I don't want Mama to get a Twitter, whatever.
Her mom's probably not that old. She might be 40. She's not old. She probably could whip somebody's ass.
I'm not poor, Kier. There ain't nothing wrong with poor, but they're not getting that because I'm poor. Maybe because I'm from the South and I'm not rich, but I mean,
Right. I know what she's saying. I know what she's saying. That's what I think too. I think that's where I think they look down their noses.
well, they know that I live in like the meth capital of the world, so maybe that's just their thing. I don't know.
Right. But that don't mean you got to do meth.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. Right. And I don't. That was Uni that was actually naming the drug. So I don't know that anybody, because I'm going to be on. I'm not going to throw false allegations out. I haven't heard them say meth, but I heard them say they knew I was on something bad and that I was nodding off. Well, I don't think when I think of meth, I don't think of someone nodding off. So that makes me think of heroin. So, so I don't know what they're trying to accuse me of, but
yeah, I don't know any of these people in real life. I don't know Charlotte. I don't know Dottie. So
exactly.
I can't really say they're what they are. And I'm not going to sit here and say they're things because I don't know who they are. None of us know each other. We've never met each other. And people get on here and make assumptions about people. That's crazy.
I've never once also and I've seen a lot of people say they ain't gonna be friends with nobody that's friends with Reckon. I haven't said that. I haven't demanded anybody disown anyone or quit watching anyone. I can't some of
Has Dottie ever been to your house?
I've never seen her.
Have you ever seen Dottie or met her or been? How do you know? I mean, and how do you know her? Just from streams?
Yeah. Yep.
How does she know so much about you?
I mean, we talked every day, but the stuff what are you talking about? The drugs still?
Yeah, why
it's lies because of being on there. That's what they think or saying. I don't know, but it's just not true. And if they had proof, they'd have said she admitted it or she told us or something. It was never an issue. They did know I was drinking. I never hid that fact.
I see your comment, Jessica.
I never hid the fact I was drinking.
Yeah, but these people act like they've been to your house. You ever notice all these people that know you so well? They've been to your home and you know them so good and they know everything about you. I think it's hilarious how everybody on here acts like, well, I'm not saying everybody, but most people that are mad and taking sides, they act like they know these people in real life and, they know what they're doing inside their homes. Hello, we don't know each other.
I don't know. I just with the comment about what did she do to start this? Well, I mean, I didn't start with her by defending Charlotte. I guess I started it. I didn't attack anyone. I just said how I feel, and me saying the word hate stream, I think, sets them off.
You ever think maybe Julie takes up for Charlotte too because she's her elder and she was taught by her mother?
Well, she said that to me this morning, actually.
Oh, did she? I can see that. I taught my kids to respect their elders and they better not be nasty to them. So maybe that's why she feels so, compassionate towards Charlotte. I didn't know she said that.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be here tonight had I not gotten told lies on last night. I won't never on stream doing drugs, and I ain't never been a drug addict, and there ain't nothing wrong. I love Veronica to death. And first of all, have a lot of the chat had to be people who have had a drug past, and for to call someone a felon or a drug addict like it's a you're just a negative, is you're a bad person, is kind of crappy, because some of the best people I know have been are ex felons, and I love people who are recovering drug addicts. So if I was a felon or a drug addict, so what?
Right.
So what?
And I want to
But
say something straight too. That Claire Bear, I don't have any beef with her. I don't have any beef with her either. I don't know that woman. She sounds pretty smart. She sounds pretty cool. I don't have a beef with her.
with
You
who?
know, with Claire Bear. But I think they think that because I'm your mod, a lot of them won't like say hi to me in chats and stuff. She just started saying hi to me.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I've apologized to my mods because they'll say I was so and so, and I nobody talked to me, and I have to say I'm sorry. That's probably my fault. That's not fair, but I apologize to my mods for that, because
Mhm.
I feel like bad about it. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Like I don't
Who's the
bother.
common denominator here, guys?
No, don't say
What
that.
is?
Don't say
Well,
that. Please
it's
don't
the
say that.
truth.
Um,
Well, I'm sorry.
well, no, because there was problems before that, just in the community in general, and my whole deal is, yes, I wanted to come here and speak out about the allegations put on me last night, but as far as fixing or repairing the community stuff, it's going to take more. It's not just that one person. It's not just two people. It's all of us are going to have to, if they want it to get better. But it just seems like now, if you get mad at somebody, let's dox them, or let's
Hmm.
um, share private information about their lives that they wouldn't want out, or let's do a stream because like just talking terrible about them. I haven't done a stream like that at all.
Mm-mm.
Even the one that set off this last stream, it was not intended to like um, be just hateful like that.
Hmm. I'm trying to figure out
But
the stream.
Christola, if I mean, it would
Feel the love.
if
Feel
I
the love.
if I was here calling you names and saying stuff about you that wasn't true, you're saying you wouldn't say a word. You wouldn't.
No, no, I wouldn't. Probably not. Because you know what?
No,
I'm
I'm
smart
asking
enough. I'm
Christola. I'm
smart
asking
enough to know.
Christola in the chat because she's
Oh, I
saying
think
this is ridiculous. This is
I don't care
crazy.
what they say about me. I'm smart enough to know that it's not true.
Well, see, I did that for a long time. Like I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to address it. But I still
Right.
see people making comments about me that are just okay. Tonight, I saw comments about, or people were saying, "Well, I haven't been to Lil Red's channel since such and such," but she really needs to change and apologize. Well, how do you know I haven't if you haven't been here?
Do you know? I think it's a lot of jealousy though too. Like who's getting
I don't even like
clicks,
that word.
who's getting super chats, who's
I'm
got
not
more
getting too.
views.
I don't get super chats like that. It's not like,
Right,
I
but
mean,
you're
I
not a
do. I
jealous
appreciate
person.
them, but I'm not like pushing that. And that's
Right.
another thing that gets said about me by people. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. People say that I beg for money, um, super chats. I do not do that.
No, you don't. But people are getting upset because I think it's a lot of like, well, this person gets that and that person gets that. Well, you know what? When people love people like they love Charlotte, they throw money at her,
Yeah, I
because
mean,
they love her.
they do love her, and
They
why
love
take that?
her.
I mean, why try to take that? Why do you want to take that away from her? As in,
Right.
like, if you don't like her, fine. But are you just want to ruin? Like, ooh, let me take out. Is that her only? What if that's her only income? And those people love her. You want to make them all mad at her, so they won't give her no more money. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they do Pink Flamingo. I'll never forget the time I went into Charlotte's stream and Pink Flamingo was on me like white on rice, man. White on
What do
rice.
you
And
mean?
I don't forget that Pink Flamingo. It was Pink Flamingo. Because
What
I
brought?
said something about Satan and religion or something, and she wouldn't get off of me. I don't know why. I don't know what I ever did to her. Yeah, it was about religion or Satanists. They were talking about that Hitler book and all this other stuff. I made one little comment, and she was all over me.
Well, you know what? How I remember it, and it would be easy. I that stream that happened.
I don't get on
I,
people.
I
Just
don't
so you
think
know.
I don't.
My reputation will show
Good
that.
God.
I do not. My character does not get on anybody in streams. She's trying to say I got on her. No, honey, I didn't. I didn't do that to you. You came at me, and I told you I wasn't going to debate with you because I don't do that on in live chats. You were all over me, but I don't know why. I don't know what's I don't know what the key factor is there that she thinks that she wanted to jump on me, and she knows she did it, and she's going to say in here I jumped on her. I don't do that. I don't jump on people.
Yeah,
But
I
I can
don't
be
know
a good
who does
debater.
it. I mean,
These people are coming out of the woodwork just to like. Are we getting too hot and heavy here?
see, Jennifer P. I agree
Are we
with you.
being bad?
I agree
Somebody
with you.
tell me.
I'm trying to answer somebody for a second. I agree with you, Jennifer P. That's what made me mad. About it's I when Uni was doing it, I had to watch how I defend myself because no, I'm not a 30-time felon. Would it make me a horrible person, not worthy of a friend if I was? No, but you don't want somebody saying that. Like Uni did it to me.
Amy Austin, who is that?
Amy Austin, huh?
I noticed when you were on. She must have meant Sherelle's World with Emily. A lot of people were writing negative comments about you. Yeah, they did, didn't they?
People can change.
Yeah, it is because I'm loyal to Red Amy. Yeah, it is. But I'm her mod. People, I am her mod. And I'm not going to act crazy in her chat or go somewhere and act crazy. But if I go into a chat and they are talking really bad about her, I would be a bad mod if I didn't stick up for her. Why is that so wrong? Why is that called a bulldog? I mean, if somebody's saying something really bad about you and I'm sitting in there listening to it, that kind of makes me look bad that I'm not saying. What I'll usually say is, please don't say that. In one chat, I said, please don't call her a drug addict. I'll say something like that, but I won't be like, yakety yak yak. I'm just like, please don't say that about her. You know that ain't fair. That's not right. I would never do that.
Right. And this is the thing. Like, there's going to be pushback, everybody, whatever. So if people started attacking Dottie tomorrow, do you know what I would do? The exact same thing I did the other day when I had it. I felt like it was about to happen to Charlotte. I don't like it. Like, because of my past experience with it, I don't think people should gang up on one person like that. I just don't think it's right because I know how it feels and it can put you in a bad mental place. I'm telling you, it can make you feel like depressed or like you're having nervous breakdowns. How I felt, just because what is happening, you have no control and everyone hates you, and it's not a good feeling.
2 days ago, she was on. Who just said that? 2 days ago, she was on. Did I say last night? Let me retract that then, sweetheart. I'll retract that and I'll say 2 days ago, she talked shit about her. Is that better? And you know
hey,
that's
Nikki.
fact. You know that's fact. Nikki May, you know that's fact. And they didn't have to talk about Red like that. That was wrong.
Where's Nikki from? Is she from Charlotte or
I think that's
Dottie's?
yeah, I think
mod?
that's Dottie's mod.
Yeah, I don't.
Listen, it is what it is.
I didn't say. I said Dottie and one of her. I said Dottie and her mods were doing what Dottie said, that she's calling other people out about their mods being disrespectful, and she is not holding herself to the same standard because she called me a drug addict and said that I was high on streams in her thing last night. And I said that the mods were deleting every comment that was not in an echo chamber to what she was saying. And your next comment is probably going to be that wasn't you, or you didn't delete anything. And I didn't say you did, but someone was, because I was watching them get deleted. So I didn't say the mods were lying on me. I said she was, or maybe I did. Let me not say I didn't say something, because I'll get accused of lying if I remember wrong. But it won't. The mods weren't talking verbally, but there was a mod that called me a drug addict, and Dottie called me a drug addict, and it's not true. So that would be a lie.
I'm not being mean to you, Nikki May.
Yeah, and I've never had a problem with you, Nikki. I don't even know you.
Yeah, we don't even know you. I'm not being mean to you, but you totally disputed what happened 2 days ago in that live. You came in here trying to say that wasn't last night. Okay, I'm sorry. It was 2 days ago. And she talked awful about Red. What
well,
is
okay.
wrong
Well,
with
to me,
that?
it was last night, because I didn't wake up till 7 p.m. yesterday, and this is my last night. This is last night to me, because
Right, that's true.
I haven't been to sleep yet.
Yeah.
Because that night, after that stream was over, I was talking on DMs all night, because everybody just heard that stuff. When someone that can't take this or isn't strong enough for this and kills themselves, people would feel bad then. So stop. Well, and look, all that happened bothered me. It bothered me a lot. I was already in panic attacks and stuff before it went down. That made it worse too. But it was never. I love me some me, and luckily I've never been so desperate or sad or in such a bad place that I'd ever even contemplate something like that. Bless the Lord for that. And because I know so many have, and I don't know. I don't want anybody to feel the way I felt then, or worse. I just don't want it to.
Pink Flamingo, nobody's saying you're a bad person. This is how stuff gets started. I didn't say you're a bad person. You attacked me in Charlotte's, and I've always wanted to talk to you about that. We were talking about in that stream, I said something like religious people, Satanists do not really like religious people. And she went after me like crazy because she knew her friends, Satanist people, and that's not true. And okay. That's what was said. And she just went off on me in that stream. And, I just always wanted to ask you why you did that to me. All I did was make a little comment, and I thought,
see, y'all are having a conversation. So, because it could have been nothing. It could have been not what either one of you thought, and something could. This is text, basically. Right. It could have been a misunderstanding. Like, I didn't intend it in that way, or I didn't intend it in that tone. Because I'm telling you, I jumped down somebody's throat on thread last night. Not really, but I got really snarky back with her, and then I felt bad because I was like, she didn't mean it that way. I mean, she meant to ask me what she asked me, but she didn't mean to offend me. People are just, when you mash together a bunch of people from other countries, other states, other religions, all different kinds of demographics, they communicate different, and sometimes things can be taken wrong. Especially
people will take this stream and run with it.
Oh yeah,
they're going to run with this.
Yes.
Here right now, I can see they're going to run with this, and we're not trying to do that. We just want peace. You've always said you just want peace.
I don't know. This stream will be. I mean, I'm sure it'll be. I was evil, but that's what will get said.
Well, I probably made a name for myself too.
But I don't know. I haven't dragged anybody. The worst thing I've said was there was lies told on me last night or that night.
Well, I'm just tired of people taking sides, Nick, and like juveniles. And let's just get along. Why can't it just stop, Red? It just needs to stop.
I agree. Saying bad things about it, but real Satanists aren't bad. They are bad. I don't know what I just read. Okay,
Well, you know
I get it.
what?
I
Okay,
get it.
I mean, go, okay, well, whatever. I mean, it's okay. Relax.
Who-
That's all that had to be said. Okay. Gotcha.
Where's Kiara? Where is this post?
Kiara better be doing her job in there because I sure ain't. Nobody else is in there but her. I should put up your PayPal and you want me to put your PO box? Maybe somebody will send you
No,
some hate mail or something.
don't put anything.
And everybody thinks you like tell me to do all this stuff. You don't tell me to do anything. I do it because I want to help.
No, and I like sometimes I see it. In the beginning, I was like, "How do you know that? You saved it somewhere?" Like my links and my PO box and stuff. People take the wrench thing super serious. I want to say that I agree, Natalie. Hey, Natalie from CA. People do take the wrench super serious and get mad about it if you change them. Like mad. Like, why'd you take my wrench? I didn't. It's accident. Let me fix it. But no, really, the ones my mods are great. I've had that in the past though. I mean, I've had mods go to Twitter and drag me, and they have a wrench.
Oh, Jess Carter's baby's coming home from foster care. I was a foster parent too.
Yay!
Oh, nice. Oh, congratulations. That's great. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I even have you on my Twitter, Nikki. I mean, I'm not private, but I don't. I'm blocked from a lot of people, and a lot of people that are private, I don't have access to. So, and I try not to go anywhere and read stuff that is nasty about me.
Everybody's getting up out of bed. There's Kimberly Mother of Rots is here now.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, there's 112 people in here at almost 5 o'clock in the morning.
What country are they coming from? Because I'm on the East Coast, so it's the earliest.
I don't know. Isn't she in California? Isn't Kimberly like in West Coast?
Yeah.
She's West Coast.
No, she's no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let me look on the box where she sent me my chair.
Oh,
it didn't come from her. Never mind. It came straight from the store. A damn exactly, Terry Lynn. It's voluntary, and it's not. I don't know. I don't get into it, the modding, because then I have to stop being little red and just being silly or whatever, and making my stupid jokes. And you're supposed to start greeting people and paying attention to the chat. And I don't like doing that. I mean, I'll do it for my friends, or I don't mind being blue if the creators want my friends. But as far as the moderators, who that's their job, and like I have respect for them if they like it. It's good, because I don't particularly love modding. And they're very needed. I love my mods. You need moderators if you're going to have a run. Even creators that I saw 2 months ago that have been around for a long time and weren't without a jelly donut is cracking me up. They had for a long time not used mods. Now they're using mods because, I mean, there's crazy accounts threatening people's lives every night.
It's crazy.
Without wants me to start cussing like vintage little.
See why jelly donuts crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Start cussing. That's what she said. Start cussing.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Red.
That came at the perfect time. I mean, I had to wound it down. There's a baby around now, and and she can't talk yet, but it won't be long.
Oh my God, she's gorgeous, though, Red.
I know.
Baby. Beautiful baby.
God, y'all, what am I going to do now? I got to stay up all day today so I can get back on my sleep schedule.
Me too. And my family's in from South Carolina. My brothers are just family. And I got to we got to have dinner.
I would like to say this though to anyone from other channels. Well, I think I'm good with Charlotte's subs now and mods because I've showed them I'm not the devil. Anybody here that's from Dottie's channel, I've never done anything personally to. You're welcome in my chats whenever. I haven't said anything bad about any of you. I've never had a reason to, and there doesn't have to be discord or problems between us.
Hey, just because, let me tell them something. Just because you're in Dottie's chat or anybody else's, I have no beef with anybody.
I actually don't know who's in other people's chats because I can't remember that. Y'all know my memory. I'm not going to be able to remember anything.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like, if I see a name, I don't remember which chat I saw you in and we had that conversation because I'm in a lot of chats. I go to a lot. Thank you for coming, Pink Flamingo, and I hope y'all got that cleared up.
Yeah.
I always liked you too.
I just always wanted to ask her why she did that to me.
Jess, that's
and
amazing.
did she have a beef with me? If she don't got a beef with me, that's fine. I mean, I thought maybe she didn't like me for some reason because I just felt weird, like.
Angie's comment is Little Red. I think you have handled this so much better than you have in the past. Thank you, Angie. And it feels good that I know people notice. People that aren't here don't because they're not here. But if you were here 4 months ago or 6 months ago, you would know that I've grown up a lot. I mean, it's not that I changed. Well, I changed. I am changed. I'm not in that place anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get I don't have to tell myself, calm down, don't do that. I'm not there anymore. I'm in a better, happier place. And
you know what I like about you, Red? You're real. You're really real. You're not, this is really her, you guys. She's not faking this. She's not pretending. This is who she is.
No, if I was faking it, y'all, like, I don't know how to even say it. When I was bad, if I was trying to be fake, I would have tried to hide that, but I couldn't. I mean, I was crazy for a few months. But I am
a Christian. I am a Christian. Like Flamingo.
Under the squirrel coat. I'm a good woman.
He has risen today. He has risen. So
yeah, happy Easter, y'all. I hope y'all have. I hope everybody gets to spend the day with their family and have a good. That's that recognizes Easter. I do.
Yeah.
That's how I'll stay up today. It's Easter. I get to see my baby again, and my mom. Hey, Angela, nice to meet you. I hope you have a good day today.
Are you having dinner with your mom today?
Not that I know of. She hasn't said anything, but she'll probably call me and say, "Let's go to your brother's and eat lunch."
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I know I've got to go to the grocery store. Is that open today, or they're open on Easter, right? Yeah, because church and then people go to the grocery store. Essie, myself, and Britt have always been cordial to you. And
hey, Nikki May and Brett. I'm fine with you guys, but she made a video about Red I didn't like, but I'm her.
I mean, I've always been
like your husband, I guess they think. I don't know.
I'm always spoken. We were moms together in a friends streams, and I've always been nice to her. And I knew then I'd hear her talking about me in other streams, and then she'll just speak to me when I come into a stream. But I was fine with it because I'm used to that kind of thing now. But if that was her tonight that came in here, she told me I needed to quit talking about this. But she did a stream about me last night. I don't get it. I don't get it. Everybody's fine with me, and that bothers me. Everybody's fine with me, and they'll do videos about me or talk bad about me on videos, and then nothing else will be said unless I speak about the video, like what was said about me, and then how dare I open my mouth. And
look at all the subscribers you lost because of that before.
Yeah, well, it was a bunch of people, and it's not the numbers that bother me. It's that all those people
think that
didn't like. I mean, it bothered me that people left because they don't want to associate with me anymore. But it bothered me that a lot of them, I'd never done anything to them. I get it if it was because they got tired of seeing me go off. That I get that. I get it. I get it. I get it. I would have got sick of me too. I wouldn't have liked me. Therefore, I thank the Lord I'm not in that bad place anymore. That me is gone. I just don't. I mean, I have to say something. Like, I don't want people to believe and see, and I say that, and I feel bad because I ain't saying people that are on drugs are bad. Because I've had people very close to me get on drugs and get off of drugs and love them, but I was never in streams, not
Well,
at
Nikki
all, with
May,
needles hanging out of my arms or high, and I just it wasn't true, and there was stuff said that wasn't true. So
Nikki May just asked me a question. Well, I'm not going to say the date or time or anything, but she'll say that wasn't yesterday. So Britt just
not
made a
without
video. Britt just made a video with Megan, and
who's
Britt
Megan?
said she didn't like red and stuff, and that's the one I was talking about. They were talking about red, 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 red. I was talking about that.
See, that's the thing. Like, there's so much of a divide with,
Yeah.
and so many people go to all of the channels. There's people that go to me, Charlotte, and Dottie's, and now they're probably not going to feel comfortable doing that because 3 channels. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know.
Natalie from California. Who is that? Have you seen that one before?
Maybe a while back.
Oh, that
Thank
was
you.
nice. Thank you. Yeah.
Have you? She may have changed her name, or maybe she lurks. I don't know. Listen, you have to take up for yourself because nobody else will. I love you bunch, Laura. Thank you for the love.
That's the truth. If you don't take up for yourself, everybody's going to think you're
Yeah, and
a drug addict, a meth
I
addict.
actually told my moderators, like, please stop taking up for me because it's just going to make it worse for me, and it doesn't help, and it keeps it going. And if we just ignore it, well, this was months ago, different topic.
Yeah, but we have ignored it for months.
Yeah, and I mean, I did that. I've been there, done that, and that's what people were used to me doing. But no, I didn't do anything to deserve that. That accusation being leveled at me. I wasn't dragging anybody. I didn't. I just tried to stand up for what I felt was right, and I wasn't trying to say nasty things about anybody. I don't think I did. But I just don't.
Hey, man, nobody owes anybody anything. And for you to take sides and say, well, I'm with this person and I'm with this person, you don't owe any of these people anything. Nothing. I'm Red's mod, so I am going to make sure everything's good in the chat. And if I see that somewhere else, I may never say anything. But to myself, I'm thinking, okay, now you're coming in here and you're acting like you like her and you just said you didn't like her. It makes you wonder, It's like they say things in other places, then they come in there and then what is that noise?
I'm watching that video in the background. Sorry, I can stop. So were people in that video? Did people? Because I haven't seen it.
Well, Megan didn't say much. She kind of just said, "Yeah."
But was anybody in the chat like?
Chat, somebody named Nat. I don't know if that's that girl or her stepsister.
But was the chat saying anything like, "Why are you doing this?" or "Lil Red ain't that bad" or anything like that? Or they all?
I don't think they really said much. I don't remember now. Honestly, I was mostly listening. It was right when you decided to go on. I just seen it because I hit on it in EKCs, and I just hit on it, and then all of a sudden you were coming on. I'm like, hell, she's still up too. So I just didn't get to finish it, but it was like she was really going to town. I don't like her.
And see, I got so wound up, and my stupid brain, I got so wound up in all this that happened, and I stayed up all night, and I slept all day, and I let down someone I had made plans with for yesterday, and that's how my file. And I let it get in my head, like I just got too involved in the internet again, and I let somebody down. Now I got to find them and apologize and hope that they don't hate me.
Nikki May, I know that. She just said she didn't like Red, and they were talking about Red. She keeps on and on in here about that. It is what
nice.
it is.
Be
It
nice.
is what it is.
Essie, be nice.
Well, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And when somebody does something, then they want to twist it and say they didn't say it or that didn't happen. But it is what it is. If I got on another stream and said, I don't like Little Red, and talked about you, and then said, tried to construe it to something else, that's crazy. That's what's wrong with people on YouTube. They want to miscrew everything and say, oh, it was just because we liked her and we wanted to help her. We're just trying to help. They're just trying to help you. What? They bash somebody and then they're like, well,
Well, you know what? I'll say about that. No matter what I call it, I've said this a bunch of times. It might be the best thing that ever happened to me so far online, because I lost a bunch of people that, of course I hated to see people go, but the ones who stayed are just, the people I have now are amazing. And I know that they're like, they really care about me. A lot of them, that these are my people. I love them. It showed me who a lot of my friends were that I didn't realize were good friends. And I took a break, and I'm much, it just cleared stuff up for me. I had a good talk with another bigger YouTuber, and he kind of put stuff in perspective that I hadn't thought about, and it helped me in the long run. In a way, I'm still traumatized a little bit, but I made it out all right, and I'm better now. And I don't, how somebody else feels about me is none of my business. That if you don't like me, that's your business. When you go live and say it, I want to, I have a right to defend what's said about me. I'm not going to say a whole lot about this video that y'all are talking about because I hadn't seen it. But there's people I don't like. I don't talk about them.
Right.
I've been through a lot, Natalie. I've been through a lot here. And Angela said something very nice earlier. I'm sorry I didn't read it out loud, but it was sweet. You got your. See, babies the Easter Bunny's good to people now. I didn't get a trampoline for Easter. That's like a Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's Christmas. My grandkids Christmas.
Well, see, I got I'd get an Easter basket with a gift, but it wouldn't be a big gift. But my niece would get, oh God, it's just gross. How much did you get for the Easter Bunny?
Who, me?
Uh-huh.
How much did I get?
Yeah, from the Easter Bunny. Like, how much would you get under your pillow? Like a quarter, 50
cents? You get nothing under a pillow. That's a tooth fairy.
That's what I meant. You know what I meant. Shut up. How much did you get from the tooth fairy? Like, I never got more than $1. But the only time I got $1 was when the Easter Bunny forgot, and I said, Mama, I was upset, and she said, oh Lord, and she went to her room and shut the door, and she said he left it under my pillow on accident. That time I got $1. Every other time it was like a quarter. And then I have a niece that gets $20 bills.
Yeah, my grandkids.
Inflation, the Easter Bunny. Inflation.
Yeah. My girls.
Cost of living went up.
Yeah. They get cell phones and designer clothes, but they got money, they just get anything they want. It's like Christmas time. I got $1, I think. Yeah, $1.
Well, it's just different now.
Well, Lord, times are different,
Yeah, us old folks.
Us old folks. My parents was from Kentucky.
Yeah. Phew. My stomach hurts.
From what? All this?
Yeah, it's just, I'm tired of hey. I don't like this Discord and this like everything going on. I don't like it. I don't like that there's people in other chats, not the people that I'm arguing with or that are mad at me, but people that just know them and have heard their story, and they decide, oh, she must be what they've heard. And people don't like me that don't know me. I mean, that literally don't know nothing about me. And I'm sure the other people don't like that either. You know, it's just, I don't know. I wish it could just all be like different.
Right. Like we don't, like all you people talking in here, we're not like getting mad at you and deleting you and doing all that crazy stuff. You know, people don't need to be like that. You guys can like say stuff as long as you're not like saying really bad things that YouTube's going to get you a red light, yellow light, or whatever. I don't know how that goes.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know about the.
I mean, everybody seems pretty good in here. I mean, all you're doing is defending yourself and trying to tell people none of that's true. And, you know, we haven't said anything bad about them, like call them names or be mean like that.
No, and I
Like you're
won't. And I mean, I won't.
alcoholic. Yeah. Is that my phone doing that?
No, it's mine. I unplugged it.
Oh, I got mine on charge.
It's because my battery's charging, but it's yellow instead of green, and it's usually green, and that's usually because it's on low battery mode or something. And but it's not. I don't know. It probably has to. I don't know. It probably is on low battery mode, and I just don't know how to get it off because I'm a big dork. Oh, it was on low power mode. Oopsie! Now it's green again. I got it. I fixed it.
Do you want people to know who you are, feel your love, or am I supposed to guess? Should I keep it under my hat? She changed her name. We've talked. Huh.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out who that is. Do you know?
I think I figured it out in a chat, but I'm not sure that I remember. I don't know.
There's a couple of people in here that's changed their name.
I think in a different chat that it was disclosed, and I know, but I'm not positive that it was correct.
She says Little Red, you know.
Okay. I know now. That I know. I'm not saying though.
I gotta think about that.
What is no, you ain't, and that's the difference. Is cray cray what some are doing. I don't know.
Has she been with you a long time?
I don't know because I'm telling you I don't remember.
Yeah, you guys got to tell me because she can't.
No, I mean I don't remember. Like it was in chat and people were guessing, and I remember that it was said who she was, but I don't remember because they were guessing.
5-minute mark. Listen. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm so lost in the chat. The 5-minute mark.
It's down at the bottom, second comment.
I see it. I just where?
It's Terry Lynn Williams.
Says, I mean, I see that, but I don't know the 5-minute mark of where.
You ever notice we fight and talk like sisters? And some people say you're mean to them like other people you had.
Yeah, because
that don't affect me at all. Like we just go back and forth, back and forth. You remind me of my sister like that. We're we talk over each other, and that's how me and my sister are.
Yeah, well, see, I think about that a while ago when I said, "Will you stop and let me answer this question?" I think about that. Are they thinking I'm being mean because they used to say I was mean? But I don't feel like I was. Yeah, we talk to each other like, hey, you're like,
yeah.
I mean,
I'm used to that.
I mean, I kind of say it jokingly, but you can't. I mean, if my camera ain't on, you can't see me, I guess.
Right, but I talk a lot, so.
Yes, I'm old, Terry. Cut me some slack. Oh my God. I've got an old lady's brain. In the other video. Okay. Oh shit. I don't remember which video it was in. Hold on, I'm joking. I think I do.
What is Terry saying?
It was in Julie's, right?
How are people?
Anyone ask you about yours or Charlotte about hers? Hell no. Let's talk about mental health and how her people are.
Oh, I wonder if she's really having a hard time with this too. You know, we don't know. Charlotte could be a mess over this. Some people take this like look how you felt when you got treated that way. Maybe Charlotte's going through that, you know.
Right. I mean, she didn't. I messaged her yesterday. She didn't message me back. When I got up to eat, I ate like a cow for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I went back to sleep. But she didn't answer me the last time. But she did the day before that, and I hope she's okay. I don't want her to not be okay. And I know that when she was like, she don't even want to get on her channel because it it just feels different. And I know what she's talking about because my moderators had to talk me into coming back. It's like not coming back. I just kept wanting to put it off, and I was scared. I don't think her members only was out of any kind of malice or echo chamber. I think she was scared she would get some trolls? Probably. You think I didn't ever think about doing members only? Yes, I did. But I just didn't because I had enough mods. I've got like 60, I think. I swear. I don't. I've seen her take stuff hard and cry. I've been the cause of her taking stuff hard and crying. So, and I don't know.
Read that, Natalie from CA, and tell me if you feel that way. 514 timestamp. Go up a little bit.
It's Ray's channel though. I get that you are watching out for her, but it's rude to call out people in public like this. Do you know that one? I don't know what that means. Because you asked me, do I know someone? An account?
Tell me what you mean, Natalie. Like we're talking like this over probably each other.
But I don't think she meant it to be rude. If
No,
the person she was talking about took it rude, I'm sorry.
I don't know what.
And when she says, "Do you know that one?" She's talking about the name, not like because people change that. She didn't mean it rude. I know you've got this voice like what you just said, Essie Johnson. You just said, "Tell me, answer me." To her, to Natalie, that sounded rude. And I know that I know you, and I know I know you, so I know you didn't mean it to sound in the time, and it might not have sounded rude to anyone else.
Right.
But where I live and my accent and my tone, it sounded rude. But I know you didn't mean it.
We're a lot alike. We talk like that. We're gonna get in trouble. No, I'm not. For everybody listening, I'm not being mean. If I'm sorry,
and let me apologize for reading that out loud, but it's the only way I could understand it because some long sentences, long writings. That's why I'm not going to have a Twitter war. I can't read and comprehend. It takes me a long time to read a page. If there's a lot of words jumbled up, I have to read it out loud or something. If I'm at work and it's about work stuff and I know where they're going with this, I know what's going on, it's different. But when it's like real life stuff or drama, I have to have quiet and like it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's ADD.
Yeah, what's that movie, Terry Lynn? She says there's a movie. What is that called? First Blood or something like that. She's like the first stab. Yeah, they did the first stab.
Hey, Memo Dragon. I used to wear fishnets instead of
Yeah, did you read that, Memo Dragon?
I want to, Terry. What it can't be both ways. One creator is hurting, but they made the first stab with the video. You can't be a hypocrite. Are you saying that Charlotte's hurting, but I can't feel for her because she made the first stab with the video? Because I feel differently. I feel, and I've said this from the beginning. I didn't agree with Charlotte's video, and I don't think anyone should go after Nat at all. But just because I don't agree with her video, I don't think people should be coming at her just attack. And I'm not talking about any one person. I've seen it from a lot of people. A lot of people I don't know. A lot of just Twitter accounts that aren't channels at all.
Okay, Nat. So if Red feels that way, she could tell me that. If that's that's your opinion, but if she feels that way, she could tell me that. She could tell me
Well,
anything
no, she's
right now.
saying
I'm
it's
not going to get mad at her. She
she's
told me
saying
to
it's
shut up.
impolite, like to do. I'm sorry, I read your comment. Um, I think she's saying it's impolite not to do it, and it don't matter if I like it or not. Like you shouldn't do it. That's what she's saying. I get that. That makes sense. But I mean,
Well, she could tell me to shut up anytime, and I won't take offense to it, right?
yeah, you can tell her
Yeah.
to shut up. She'll probably not take offense to it. I don't know. She might sound like she's being offended because she sounds mad when she ain't sometimes.
I'm not mad at all. That's just how we talk to each other, I guess. Maybe that's why we are the way we are, because I don't like, if you call me a bad word, I'd be like, up yours or something, you know, and it'd be like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like that.
See, like I see a little thing brewing now from that comment I just read of Terry's. And then Dottie made the first video, but people were saying she's hurting and everyone hurt her. Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that. See?
Good night,
Now,
Kimberly. Mother Rock said good night.
and I don't want her to be hurting either. And she might feel attacked too right now, because when she went after Charlotte or started made it wasn't known that she wasn't on Charlotte's side, a lot of people, the ones that didn't stick up for Charlotte, probably made it known. They might have made it known in private or somehow. So I don't want her to hurt either. But one way to make that better is not go at each other on Twitter. And there's people on Twitter that don't know anything about YouTube. And there's people on YouTube that don't know anything about Twitter. So why intermingle and spill it over? It's like, I don't let the internet stuff spill over into my real life. I don't let work spill over into my real life.
It's the same old thing, Karen. Karen's asking, is Charlotte being attacked again? It's just the same stuff.
No, I just I brought up the some stuff that was said about me being on drugs. Hurt people, and she must be hurting. They're crying and like that. I don't know which direction Terry Lynn's going, because one time I read and I'm like, I think she's mad at me, and then the next, but I'm just reading it wrong.
No, she's cool with you. She's good. She's got a lot of, but you know what? Charlotte's dropped a lot. A lot of people, subscribers, have dropped from her because of this, I noticed. And that probably really hurts her, because, watching that go down and thinking people don't like you. I don't know the way she is, but I'm pretty tough like that. It wouldn't bother me, but it might bother her, because she might be that kind of person where, like, things can push some people over the edge that, I don't know. I don't want to speak for her, but
yeah, I don't.
She might be upset because people are leaving her,
Yeah, I don't. I saw in her that she wasn't really. She'll get a little bit sassy on her channel now if somebody says something to her in the chat. Like, she'll stand up for herself, but I've seen a lot of me in her, as far as she wasn't addressing it. She left Twitter. She wasn't talking about it. And that's a good way to get it to die down, I guess. But not if there's 100 people dogging for you, taking up for you, because that keeps it going a little bit longer. And so there's good and bad. It's great that people love her and care about her, but then if they're going at each other over her, it's not going to die down. So it's a bad spot to be in. And I felt bad for her. I don't know. I feel like it was
Terry's ride or die for you. That Terry's cool with you.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, I
don't want people to go bully Dottie. I don't want people to go unsubscribe for her channel. I absolutely do not. People who love her channel, and if you don't have to be involved, why do you need to pick a side? I go in chats all the time and I listen. Sometimes it's not something that I comment. There's nothing I can add to this conversation, so I just don't type in the chat. Some people were going to type in every chat, but you don't have to pick a side, and you really don't. And I know I've had some people tell me that they were told right flat out, what are you doing going to so and so's Little Red Side paid channel? Is what I was told yesterday. I don't know who told them that, but that's unfortunate
Mm,
because I've not done that. I share a moderator with one moderator.
yeah.
I don't want people to even have to know about it. Actually, I try not to. I didn't want anybody to know about it. As far as the last one that happened to me, I won't go to Twitter and talk about it, and I didn't want to talk about it here. But I also had that my mouth overrides my ass sometimes, and I don't want to say something, but it ends up coming out, So I ended up talking about it a few times. But
It's like right when things get settled down, something
something
else
else.
starts. Something else starts. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, I don't get that. How come they have to keep stirring up stuff and want something going all the time? Why can't everybody just jump from channel to channel, tell people to subscribe to each other and be cool, be like a good community. We are supposed to be a community and not at each other's throats all the time,
Yep.
I've never really had a beef with Dottie. I've never said nothing. I mean, just that one time I said something in the comments, the only time, long time ago when that happened, was something like, man, don't go down that evil road with the, you know who. And that's all I ever said. And it was like, I'm hated forever. It's like, I just didn't want to see her like do what they were doing. It's like, man, you guys shouldn't do that.
Well, it's like they're saying Charlotte sad fishes from Donos or whatever. You're not going to convince people who love her of that. So why make all these people mad at you for saying something just to turn? I mean, and some people may turn, but if she's really a bad person, or if I'm really the shitty person that I was, and that's really me to the core, my people will see it. My friends, they're going to see it eventually. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not going to see it because that's not who I am. But I don't know. You wouldn't understand if you never felt it, if you've never been through it, and I have. And mine was self-brought on. A lot of it. I did a lot to make people not.
Yeah, but you were
want to
pretty
do
sick
it.
there too for a while.
Huh?
Maybe it had a lot to do with you being sick.
No. I
No?
mean, I don't think that.
Maybe you were killing your pain with that beer.
I mean, duh. I mean, that's what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew that. I knew it
I
when
mean,
I
you
was.
almost died. Don't you remember? Like, come on.
Oh,
I mean, you could have died.
that's not why my surgery happened. It wasn't because of drinking. I mean, it didn't help it, I'm sure, but I mean,
No, I didn't say that. I said maybe with you hurting like that, a few beers made you not have that pain so bad. Maybe you
oh
were
no,
self-medicating.
no, it was my. I thought you meant like emotionally. I was going through some stuff back then. I was like,
Yeah, that was thrown up too to your face.
yeah, I was trying to. I think I was trying to just not feel.
Mm-hmm. It was so cool when everybody was on here when I first met you guys. I think it was in the spring or something. And it was like Dottie was on here. And you know who else I was thinking about the other day was Joey.
I talked to Joey. I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, it was you, Joey. It's just chat. Comic Nut, man, I haven't heard from him, seen him in a long time. What's
Who?
going on with the Comic Nut? What happened to him?
Last time I talked to him, he was in the state. He was in the United States, like Colorado or somewhere.
But he is not like on YouTube anymore, is he? I never.
Yeah, well, he was really busy, and then I guess, was vacation or work, and he was too busy, and he had some stuff going on. But
that was great back then when
he
you
said he was coming back, and soon. I don't know about my channel. He was doing some on the glares, and he just disappeared. But I hope he'll be back soon. Me and him are fine.
Mm-hmm. But remember all the good times, man. You guys laugh and talk about uni and how funny he was?
Oh yeah, or stay up on meet
Yeah.
calls until like 5 in the morning after
Mm-hmm.
the show or after the stream was over. Yeah, we have fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said, Karen. She is loving it. Um, yeah.
Always working with Dad challenge, this Natalie said. Well,
But has
no,
he
we
been
love it.
active of the last week? Hey, Sherry, late elevator. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Has he been active with the dad challenge like the last few weeks? Because I haven't seen him
I
anywhere.
haven't seen him at all. I was just thinking about that the other day. He's been MIA for a while. Yeah. But that was good times. I mean, everybody was so happy, and the only thing that was happening in the community was talking about KJ, and like everybody was getting along, and then it took a turn, like a crazy turn. And it's
Yeah.
never
Well,
been the
the
same.
first, well, I was still here, but I was going to another channel, just being in the chat, not being on panel, and they started fighting in that community, and I was like, what? And like a mod and a creator, and I don't know if it's died down or not. I hadn't seen them because there's multiple channels now lately. But
Hmm.
yeah, I saw him. He was on also the Glare. He was on the Glare and the Dad Challenge, and yeah, that was before he went to go skiing in Colorado or wherever he was at. I don't know.
What happened to Joey? Did he just quit getting on here?
He got off Twitter because he says nasty and disgusting and toxic, and he still watches YouTube a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I
I thought
think.
about him the other day. I was like, whatever happened to him?
Oh, I talk to him all the time. I've got it like I'll call him or whatever. He's got a family member that's really sick right now that isn't doing good, and he had a rough winter. He was snowed in for. It was kind of bad his winter.
Yeah, Butterfly Kisses it. It's crazy that Twitter, and then people do all those bad things, and then it comes over to YouTube. It's terrible. It's not good. I just don't know why we just can't get back to where we were as a community. I mean,
Well, I think this channel was doing. I think I was doing great for a while. I ain't had an argument with nobody since when. I mean, I've got the ongoing arguments that won't end because people won't just drop it. But no new beefs at all that I can remember. Am I forgetting something? And I don't think so. And but I won't trying to start beef with. I was not trying to beef with anybody in this. I just don't. It was on my heart to take up for Charlotte and say, don't try to cancel her. Don't.
well, because you got done the same way and you felt what she was feeling. And I think that's where you were coming from with that. Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely, because
Mhm.
I mean, it's not a good feeling. And I feel like I've been attacked for. I see. I shouldn't have to feel funny to say that I feel like God put something on my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people don't believe in
Right.
whatever, but I felt like I had to say what was right, and I would have done it if it'd been Dottie or if it'd been anybody. There's a few I wouldn't have done it for. Um, I just, I just, I don't know. I did what I felt was right. I won't trying to attack anybody. I won't trying to bring up the past as far as let's talk about the past. It only got mentioned because I was explaining why. I've been there, been through it. I know. And I think mine was more deserved than Charlotte's. I do. Because Charlotte didn't intentionally, or I mean, she didn't do anything hateful to anybody. I don't think she was trying to hurt Nat, and I don't know Nat, so I don't know. I don't know if I missed something, but I just don't think that she did it with bad intentions. But
What
whatever.
is this sassy? Who's that? Is that person usually in the chat?
No, but I'm reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. No. I had not. I've not one time, and if you can show me, I might have them blocked, Sassy. I've not seen one time someone from. I haven't seen anybody saying that stuff to Nat in a while. Like not since Charlotte's chat. It's not like her chat happened and then people started doing that in Nat and they're still doing it. I don't see that. I keep hearing it, but I don't see it. So who is it doing it? Or no, don't name their names here. If you got some screenshots you want to send me, I keep hearing that, but I don't see it anywhere.
How can you say she attacked Dottie?
Who attacked Dottie? Who said that?
Yeah, on down. Then she says something else. The sassy.
Then you made your
Yeah,
own.
when you made your own.
You knew everything. You attacked. I did not attack anyone. No. I didn't say I knew everything. I said I know what it feels like. What Charlotte's feeling. I said that no one should attack Nat. They shouldn't be attacking Nat. That's disgusting. And I never thought I didn't agree with Charlotte's stream, like a lot of people didn't. But I'm not going to start attacking Charlotte for it. And I didn't say anything for a month. It's been a month. It's been over a month. It's been almost a month and a half soon. And it's still every day. Yeah, it's a whole new group of haters coming in here now. Mm-hmm. God, it's 5:30. What have I got to do?
Yeah, Terry, he has risen. That's what I said today.
Right.
A lot of people forget what Easter's really about. You know, some
right. Well, Sassy, I would love to see a screenshot of that because I haven't. I've never seen your name before, except for I did see your name, I believe, in. Hold on, let me look. I think I got a screenshot of your name sent to me earlier tonight of you coming in the argument somewhere. Hold on, let me see.
She did defend Charlotte because we feel bad for Charlotte because Red went through this too, Sassy. But Dottie attacks her all the time, and can't she defend herself? She's just defending herself. She called her a druggie and everything like
that. And on Twitter, you're Sassy Sally, right? With the same picture. So a brand new account. I'm not going to do this. I probably got tricked earlier. That probably wasn't Dottie. Or, hell, I don't know if any of those people were who they said they were.
Somebody like Priscilla said it was Dottie.
Yeah, no. I don't. Yeah. I wished it wasn't. So then it would be like, okay.
Yeah, but where did Nat come from, people? I know it was the declarants and.
Well, it don't matter where she came from. She don't deserve to be.
Right, but what I'm saying is, though, it's just like she came in. All this is about KJ. And all this stuff started because of that lawsuit and all this stuff. And it's divided the community over this. And she's loving that. You know, she's loving that. If it would split up our community, we shouldn't be fighting over this kind of stuff, you know. I mean, I don't know anything about that Nat, but they say, I don't know, is she disabled or something? Something.
She's got some, yeah.
So that's what they're mad about because
she's got some. I think she's autistic. Oh my God! I think she's autistic, or she's got DID too, like the dissociative.
And what are they saying? Charlotte talked bad about her. Is that what it was? Or said Red?
I watched the stream. Charlotte was asking questions she had about. I guess. I don't want to talk about it. It was about the declaration. She had questions.
Yeah.
And about the hackers. She had questions. She didn't know who it was, I guess. I don't know, because at that time, which I've always been like this. I watch some of Charlotte's streams and then I'll go to another stream, or I never watched her daily, every day. We weren't close. We still aren't like BFFs. I mean, we're okay with each other, and I felt bad.
I watched that stream too, and I didn't think she attacked that person. I thought she was just reading the declarants, but I didn't think she was attacking that Nat. I didn't take it like that.
I didn't take it like that either, but I think their thing is that Salsy had made the statement that she had been cleared, and they knew without a doubt that it was not Nat that was sending those letters and emails and stuff. And it made people mad that she did the stream anyway and still questioned it after thoughts he had. But I guess I don't know. I'm not working from her mind, but she hadn't spoken to any law enforcement. She hadn't spoken to anybody that told her that, and she still had questions. It didn't make sense to her. It's her channel. If she wants to do that, she can do it. I guess it wasn't as vocal. Like I don't think anybody should be attacking that.
Yeah.
Either.
So, but wait, did
But
Charlotte come back
wait,
and
hold
say
on.
she was sorry?
But it's like, where's Nat? I don't know. I
Yeah.
see her in chats like saying she's getting attacked, and I see her places, but she wasn't visible to me as far as here, Nat. I'm gonna take up for you too. But I saw what was happening to Charlotte right in front of me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that with Nat, and I'm not saying it's not happening. I just haven't seen it. She said yesterday or day before in Aaron's stream, she said that she was still getting attacked by Charlotte's people. I think she said she might not have said by whom. But she said she was still getting attacked or harassed. That's terrible. And we're supposed to be grown ass adults.
Mm-hmm.
But
Cano says that Snyder says read hers. She
that's
says,
Pierre.
What do I call her?
You called her Cano that time.
I'm thinking of the other mod, Cano Browner, I think. Yeah.
She pointed out things that didn't make sense in the declaration.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's how people took it. That
okay, so if Charlotte would just say, I didn't mean it like that, guys, and I wouldn't hurt anybody, didn't she come out and say that and didn't mean it like that, and then just go on about their business?
Are you saying she should, or you?
Or did she? I can't see her just being malicious. I just don't read her like being a malicious person to say something so evil and bad about somebody. I didn't catch it like that.
I don't know. And see, that's another thing. Like, I'm not one of those bulldogging for her. I'm not saying I'm not going to fight with everybody I see make a comment about her. I read them and I see them and I feel bad for her because she's not standing up for herself. Like she did, just like I did. She just kept her mouth shut.
Yeah.
And I mean, how long is it going to go on? That it's going to go on until all three of our little communities that make a bigger community everybody's going to hate each other, and nobody from my streams will be allowed in Charlotte's or Dottie. We can't intermingle at all because of a video that Miss Charlotte did. It's crazy to me. I think we should let it go, let it drop. But I mean, and I know it's hard because Twitter, people that don't come to YouTube, even if everybody that comes to YouTube says, yes, we're going to stop it, Twitter's still there. And there's a lot on Twitter that don't really come to YouTube. So,
I really don't know a whole lot about that Nat and the situation. So, I mean, I can't really speak on it that much, but I just can't believe that Charlotte would be malicious and do something to somebody that, like that. This just doesn't sound like her character, and they're making it sound like she did this horrible thing to this girl. I don't
understand.
I didn't hear it like that.
I don't think that people, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know what people really think about her. Because I assume people knew her. I don't know her.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I never seen her before. I don't know who that is. So I can't really say nothing because I don't know who it is. I think was she a mod or something for KJ?
I don't know. She was, I would imagine, because I think, I don't know. But
is she on Twitter?
Yeah.
That Nat is? Under what, Nat?
I think it was, and then she changed it. I can't remember what she changed it to. I don't know who she is now because I don't know her. So I don't. Hell, I might follow her and not know it. I don't know.
Right. Now, see how we're talking right now? If people would have discussions and say things like this and not be like pointing the finger saying, we don't know, so we can't really say, and how could we be on a side? I mean, I just don't think Charlotte doesn't strike me as her character being a mean person. So That's why I know Charlotte. I don't know that, Nat. But if she says something to offend her, just say, sorry or whatever, and just move on. But I don't know. I mean, it's sad if that girl Nat is in that kind of shape, and sickly and stuff. And wow,
I don't know. I mean, I just keep seeing, maybe she might be getting bad emails from people, but, or maybe, I don't know. That would be a way to settle some stuff too. Like,
see, that's what I thought too.
are they coming into her? Are they coming into her comments in her YouTube streams? Because I think she does YouTubes now. Because anybody can come in and look like someone else in these, but or are they doing it on Twitter? Are they doing it in DMs? Because I keep hearing people say Charlotte's people are doing it, but then I keep seeing Charlotte's people saying, no, that's not true. We aren't. And I haven't seen any of it. So I'm not going to say they're doing it if I haven't seen anybody do it. But I haven't seen anybody do it because I don't know her. I mean, I don't see her.
For people that's saying stuff about Charlotte, guys, come on. I don't think Charlotte's a manipulative, aggressive person. And if something was said and it was taken out of context, maybe, she probably didn't mean that. She wouldn't be just mean to somebody that had health issues and things like that. That's just not her character. Just like, my character probably, and I know your character. And like if somebody told me you cussed somebody out, I'd go, well, probably, I mean, that's just, we know. I mean,
what do you mean, Terry? You said she never ran her. She had never actually spoken to her on the phone. Who are you talking about, Charlotte?
Who are you reading?
I read Terry Lynn's from scrolled up a little ways. If Nat was in a friend of KJ, that says enough to me. My grandma. No, I don't feel that way anymore. Everybody from this community, almost, not me, but almost everybody from this community, followed KJ at one time. A lot of them were mods. So you can't say everybody that's from that community, because people live and learn. She isn't a YouTuber. Okay, I saw her talking somewhere to, maybe it was another account that was doing videos that had a lot in common, and that was talking to her. Because I've seen her in some YouTube video, not videos but chats, and I have nothing but respect for her, and do really hope that people are not effing with her, because that's so messed up.
Well, everybody's saying here too that whoever PJ, I think it's that Secret Diary, said it first, did a stream on it, and then or whatever her name is did said what they said about Charlotte, did a stream about Nat, but they're saying that PJ and
see, the thing is, when Charlotte did hers, I think maybe it's something that was on Charlotte's mind, and LB did a video about it the night before, and Charlotte, I guess, asked permission because LB was in Charlotte's chat that night that all this happened, but no one ever said anything. Well, LB wasn't connected to the case or doing case related stuff every day. So I think I do think that's the difference in why it bothered people more. That I mean, that would be like if someone from a different community did a stream about this community arguing, it would be different.
Right.
It wouldn't be as bad as if someone from this community did a video that was involved about this community. You see what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And that is true.
LB wasn't. She's not really a part of the. As
they were like Joe's and the Megan, and they all had their little thing going on over there, and this community has the thing over here, and it's like two separate things. I get what you're saying.
Sassy, you can share it to me if you want to. That's fine. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I would love to see.
But the point is, it needs to stop. all this
Yeah.
keeps going on and on and on. Just stop. And I'm sure Charlotte didn't mean it like that. Let's just get
Yeah,
over it.
that's what I was just thinking, Kier. I think you're right. All right.
I was
Enough
thinking that
with
too.
that.
Mhm.
Huh?
I was thinking that too.
I mean, because
Mm-hmm.
one of my moms sent me a screenshot of a Twitter thread of that account today, and the name's different a little bit, but it's the same picture, and it's just coming at somebody for no reason. I don't making accusations and
See,
going
I
up.
like when you like do that, and I don't have to, because I don't know if you want me to
I
find
like being the
somebody.
one to do it too. Sometimes I don't get to do it, man.
We let you do it because I don't, because it's your channel, and then it's better if you do. I mean, we can like when you're busy and it's rolling, but
Yeah.
like when
See, I don't know how it's. This is my first experiences on with Twitter and YouTube. Besides Katie, that was the first issue, but okay, PJ, that they're talking about. Me and PJ do not agree on anything. Like we have different views on everything. We've got in arguments, public and private. But I will still, if she did a video today and I wanted to go in to her video or into her chat and speak, I could go into her chat and speak, and she would speak back. We don't like she. I've heard her say like we don't necessarily like each other. I don't dislike her I don't think she's a bad human. We just are different. And we're never going to agree on stuff. But I'm not going to disrespect her and tell everyone not to sub to her or anything like that. If I get mad enough at her, I just won't speak her name.
I don't know her.
She's gotten mad at me and did like talked about it, but not in a disrespectful way, She'll just tell what happened. And that's fine.
Wasn't she an ex mod for Uni? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, I don't know her.
Yeah. We're just different. We're different people, different minds.
Isn't that the people that were making videos about him after they left him? Is that who that is?
She's the one that hosted the. Yeah, those were kind of good. Those were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bunch of the ex mods.
Yeah, I don't know her, so I can't really say. I don't know who she is. I don't know nothing about her.
I think she also didn't. I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not sure. I started to say I think that she. I don't know. I have to look before I talk about that. Sassy might be. No, I already read that one.
Elle Woods, I know who you are. I got to remember that. She changed her name too.
Sassy's gone, y'all. I think Sassy's one of those hacker accounts that they're all weird names, right? There was what was the name? It was Michael B. No. Was it Michael B. in Aaron's?
Michael
threatening, telling her daughter was no longer with us and that stuff.
There was a few of them.
Well, it was Michael B. or John somebody, and then Robin B. and then now Sassy, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
It's just like me earlier when accounts come in. There was a time months ago when someone came in and I thought I knew who it was because I didn't take a minute to think, and I was drinking, and I went off. And I said whose name I thought was, and I called them a name, and I cussed them like a dog. And I'm not friends with the person to this day. He still hates me. We'll never be friends. But I wasn't asked for that, and I'm aware of it, and I apologized. And all I could do is try to do better next time. And I shouldn't have engaged tonight in those accounts that came in because I don't know for sure it was them. Because it's
we'll find out when she does the stream. You'll find out.
It's I mean, no, because she's gonna be mad anyway because it's her name, and probably do a stream anyway. I'll
say your name.
I would like to. I know, but I would like to say about that. I had to because I was the allegations that were made about me. I am not that person. I never was that person. I was never on drugs on stream or in real life. So I could not come and say anything. That would be ridiculous. But I wish no harm to anybody's channel. I don't want anybody to, and I'm sure people try to stir stuff up. But
Yeah, but
I
at least you can apologize and say you're wrong for something. You've
well,
always
yeah, right. I don't want anybody to have people come at them. I don't want anybody to be sad and crying over internet stuff, y'all. It's not worth it.
Mm-mm.
I just want everybody to let's get past this. Let's have a better 21 than we did 2020, you know?
I agree. I just wish, as of today, everything could stop and
Amen.
just let it go and start over. Just start over. I mean, a lot of bad things have been said, but you might
Damn, that's right. I'm sorry. I just got all right. This you just reminded me. I feel like such a dork of who that cat was.
That's Sarah.
But wait, you told me, is it a secret though?
Yeah, I know. We're bad. Is that a secret?
I keep seeing her. I keep seeing her effing with people in other chats saying, "I changed my name. Guess who I am?" But are we supposed to say it out loud?
I don't know. There's a few sassies. Sassy Nas, Sassy.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the Field of Love.
Oh, Field of Love's been okay in here, I believe. Yeah, but I can't figure out who Field of Love is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She just messaged me and told me who she was.
Do I know?
Like the second time.
Has she always been in here? Do I know who it is?
Yes. It's my people. I've
that-
seen a lot of support for Nat in streams too, Karen, and I love that. I hope that it continues. I just don't know. Like, see, that was Sassy saying that. That was Sassy saying that, and every time I see somebody saying that she's getting hate, it's on YouTube where anybody can make a profile to look like anybody's. So where's it happening, and why aren't we seeing it? Is it in DMs? Because people are getting accused that are saying, like, I've not seen anybody in Charlotte's chat say anything either. So I see people in her chat saying nobody wants bad. So is it really happening? And if it's happening, she didn't just say change her name, because if she changed her name, she'd still be blocked.
Yeah, Jess Carter.
Oh, you mean the Sassy I just blocked? Yeah, you can't change your name if you're blocked and come back in.
Oh, I don't know who Sarah A is.
Okay, feel the love. But if you feel the love and you change your name because of a stalker, don't go telling everybody you just changed your name.
Wow, nobody's
stalker's gonna find you.
Has anybody ever stalked you, Red?
Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, I've had I feel like I get stalked all the time. I feel like I always it's a stalker, but not like stalker. It's not a stalker like most of the time when I say I have a stalker, it's not true stalking. But I've had a scary that wouldn't leave me alone. That
would they contact you through emails and stuff, you mean?
No, I mean it was in my real life.
No, I mean from the internet.
No, it was in real life. It was a roommate that I kicked out. And
no, I know that. I'm saying, have you ever, like Charlotte was saying, she was getting bad emails. Have you gone through that too?
I don't know, because here's why. I've got email boxes with like 3,000 emails, and I open the ones that I know,
right,
or like in jobs or some job application or whatever. But I mean, if I get something from a dating app, because I heard some people say they're getting signed up for like Airbnb. I do get Airbnb and like hotel stuff, but I mean, I went on vacations and did stuff and used Airbnb the last few years. So I haven't opened them because I don't need to use their service, but I actually am signed up for those services sometimes, or I was. But I don't know if I'm getting them, they're going to spam or they're going to not get opened. So I don't know. I mean,
Hell, you wouldn't know if you got them then or not.
Leslie
You don't
Bass said
open.
she was getting them.
Who?
I yeah, and sometimes if I get from a funky name, from a weird name that it looks like a regular personal email, I still won't open it because I'm so scared of the phishing.
Uh-huh.
It's like a bunch of creators from
Because
Mars.
all these people say they get stalkers, they have to change their name, and it's like, how did?
Girl, I've been in bed and my phone woke me up and it was on do not disturb. So for somebody to make it ring, they had to call multiple times.
Uh-huh.
And I ain't answering it. I don't know the number. And then finally I answered it as FaceTime and they're standing outside of my house.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not seeing a person, I'm seeing my house. It looked like. But
Oh
it
my
was far
gosh,
away.
that's-
It looked like they were standing in my neighbor's yard, which is there's a field between us. But it looked like the end of my house, my bedroom, actually.
Oh my God.
And freaked me out. And then the next time they called, it was an overhang over some French doors. It looked just like my back doors.
Oh.
When the police got, I have a restraining order. When the police, and I know that's in my mind, and now I think he's in. Well, he didn't deny it later, but it wasn't my house. He was at a house. He was at a brick house with a wooden overhangs with like a shingle roof. So I guess he knew what looked like my house. It freaked me out. It scared me to death.
Well, you're locked and loaded. I mean, you would shoot and ask questions later, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I don't want to. I have to.
Well,
do
yeah,
that.
but you would have to. I mean,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, because a lot of people say they have to change their names, they get stalked, and people do all these crazy things to them, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I probably.
Yeah, I mean, I guess mine wouldn't be
They wouldn't want
considered.
to do it to me. Though.
Mine wouldn't be considered a stalker. I say that because it's not technically a stalker, I guess.
Well, I tell you what, my son does. I could find out real fast if somebody messed with me. So I'm.
Feels love. That's scary. And this person actually will come beat on all my windows too. He'll knock on the door, then knock on the other door, and he'll be screaming my name, and then he'll beat on the windows. And there's a little disconnect up there. Bless his heart. But I don't. Yeah.
Well, this film, The Love, says they. Oh my gosh.
Do what?
They beat on her windows and that feeling filled the love that had the stalker.
That's crazy. That's scary.
What the heck?
I mean, did you know them from online
YouTube?
or was
you
know them in real life? Did you date them? Was it somebody that wanted to date you and you wouldn't? Like, how'd that work? Make it make sense. He showed up at Walmart one day. Oh gosh. Oh my God. I had a restraining order and I came out of the home building supply when we were putting the floor in my hallway this past summer. And I looked up and the car that he was driving, that I knew him to be driving at the time, was parked right beside of me. And he was walking about 10, 12 feet in front of me and my son. And I didn't see him the whole time we were in Lowe's, but he was just in there around us and parked beside of me. And I drive a very distinct car. There ain't another one like there's no other car just like mine in the county with the same paint job. There's just not. Because I drive like a hot rod 30-year-old car. His ex-boyfriend, I broke up with him. Exactly. Mine's ex-roommate I kicked out. And he was a boyfriend for about a minute. It wasn't really, it was a roommate way longer than anything. But he, last I hear, he's got a girlfriend. He's doing better. He's doing his own life. So good for him.
Let's go back to Jess Carter's comment. She
read it. I got
Dottie said that you were making all that up. It was BS.
Stories what?
Something for attention, I thought.
It's obvious you were making those stories. No, she said, hold on.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, you guys, Little Red's pretty out there. She ain't gonna lie about something. She's gonna tell you. I don't think she keeps much secret. I don't. don't think
I
she's
don't think
anything.
I don't think Dottie ever said that. I think I heard her say that I kept letting him back in my life, and yeah, I kept letting him back. I mean, I did, but and first of all, you can't make sense if you're in a domestic relationship. There ain't no explaining why you let somebody back in your life. But
Well,
after
that's what.
after a restraining order thing, it what happened. It was like I always felt sorry for him anyway, but I'd never had to be scared of him if we were getting along as friends and he wasn't living here. That's in my mind. But if he got mad, then it would start over, and like the FaceTime stuff and the threats, online threats, publicly, nasty things he'd put that just to try to, because he knew it would get contact with me because it would piss me off, and I would contact him and say, "What are you doing? Why are you being stupid?" So it's like I'm like, "You don't live here anymore. Maybe I can be friendly with him." Well, then no, it just never works out. So I had to just hunker down, dig my feet in, and deal with it until it passed. And the last time it was like, I was like, no, you're never coming to my house again. It's over. The friendship, like, don't send your mail here anymore. That it's just all over. And it was really, really bad for a few weeks before it got better. And now it's better. And I can't, I've got regrets. I can't take it back that I kept letting him come back. But I was doing what I thought was keeping me safe by not keeping him mad. You know, he won't hear anymore, but he was, it's hard to explain. Everybody's situation is different. And if you've never been in one of those situations, there ain't no way to you can't make it make sense. I've got friends that have been in it, and I knew because I'd been in it. And still, I've been saying, like, you're crazy. Why don't you leave? Well, why didn't you leave, Lil Red? I mean, you don't want to see anybody like that, but it's hard to explain, and it sucks. Some people, like, I get stuck in a situation with people who don't have boundaries and think that they can control you even when they ain't part of your life. It's just weird. I'm a weirdo, y'all. I admit it. I'm trying to get less weird. I doubt it'll ever happen. That's why I will be single for the rest of my life. Live by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy it. I like it being alone. I mean, I really do. And Phil Love, I hope you stay safe. I really do. It don't yeah don't try to be friends to appease him, because that won't work either.
Yeah. Man, these are horrible stories. That's terrible. Even that
Me
kid.
twice, still gotta see her every day. Oh
Oh,
my word! A lot of people, huh? A lot of people go through this kind of gross.
wow.
You can't explain it. I just love too hard and give everyone. Nah, whatever. What kept me in the bad situations was always that feeling of feeling sorry for somebody, and then afterwards they're like, "So, I'm such a bad person. I feel so bad." Like, just he ain't got nobody else. Just me being like, Why am I so forgiving? Like, seriously, why would I forgive somebody that treated me like that? Over and over and over. And I don't hate him now, but I know I hate it. Yeah, stay away from him like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Wow, these are some terrible stories. And can you imagine somebody putting that on Facebook, you guys, and saying you're lying, or you let him in, or yeah? I mean, that's what she did to you. It's like horrible stories. You went through that, and
I missed the Facebook one. What?
huh? Facebook.
You said something about Facebook.
I
Didn't you?
said there are horrible stories on here. What's happened to all these people, and maybe I did say Facebook. I probably meant YouTube. And it's like How
No
would you
way.
like that, guys, if somebody went on YouTube and said, "Oh, that ain't true," and she went back to him and she's doing this and she's doing that? It's like sad. Hey, man, when you've been through that, it's not good. I've been through it too. So, I mean, it's a horrible feeling. I don't know why these men want to do this to
I
us.
think so many people go through it that you would never think. I think so many more people go through it than you would ever imagine.
Oh, sure. You try to
Um,
leave a man and see what they do. I mean, they get crazy. And, well, if you got
not everybody
huh?
can be. All of them aren't like that. I think if you if you have it in you to be like that to a woman, to anybody, you just got it in you to be like that.
I don't know. I've had two, and they both did it to me because they didn't want me to leave them, but they were so crazy. I've not had good experience. And I mean, it was crazy because they didn't want to break up. That's not my fault. You shouldn't have did what you did.
Yeah.
Not live like that.
You
Nobody should have
never
to.
got for 2 seconds decided to go to homecoming with your best friend, a guy, and he got upset, broke in, and tagged up, spray painted the inside of my parents' house. I'm sorry, that's terrible. That's horrible.
Am I saying this name right? Les. Be honest. Is that how you say that one? I know
Yeah.
my sister's a lesbian. So she's like, oh, not only men can be that way. She's got a crazy woman, man. They've been married for years when it became legal. And yeah, it gets pretty
And
crazy.
see, I know. Well, gosh, I've got a bunch of family members, and my best friends got two sisters that are both of her sisters are gay. You never think, you just don't think about if two women or two men are together, they might be abusive to each other, somebody.
Mhm.
But I mean, it can happen too.
Yeah.
There's mean everything, men and women.
My sister's married to a woman, man, and she's nuts.
I
Oh,
know
I better not say that. What if she hears this?
I know a guy that swears, and I have no reason not to believe him. He's never lied to me about anything else. That his last girlfriend beat the hell out of him, and I
Mhm.
know he wouldn't put his hands on anybody. So
Mhm.
that's why they split up. She was abusive.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, the first person my sister was with for years, I don't know, maybe 10 years. This one's been, they're married and stuff. She beat my sister and gave her black eyes. And I
Mm.
had to go there and get my sister out of this situation. It was domestic violence. And she was beating my sister up. It was awful. I forgot about that years ago before she married this woman. Mm,
It's
so it
terrible.
is true. She was like a
Yeah, I've
boss.
got to. I don't even know what I gotta do, but I gotta get off of here. It's been 3 hours.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, I am never going to want to get up.
I
Like,
ain't gonna like. Do I go to sleep? My head. You know when you get that sleepy, your head hurts because you need to go to sleep.
yeah.
I've got that,
I gotta
and
go to my son's in the morning tomorrow. Today.
I mean, if I can stay up long enough that my mama's awake and I can get a time on what time she's going to be like, let's do this. Then I know if I can sleep or if I can wait, or if I need to wait the afternoon to sleep. If I have to wait the afternoon to sleep, I'll have to make some very strong coffee. Um, I've got look, I bought some coffee and some of it, I don't know. I thought it was folk. I thought it was Maxwell House, and it was like a version of McCafe, which is McDonald's coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the strongest,
I
most
love it.
grossest, and it, ugh, oh my word.
I
But
like McDonald's coffee. You don't like it?
no, yeah, if you
Oh.
take a cup of coffee and then a cup of hot water and add to it,
Mm-hmm.
I can make it work. But no, McDonald's is too strong for
I love
me.
McDonald's.
It's 6 here.
Mm-hmm. My
I'm
brother
sorry,
passed,
Jess.
right?
You're what?
My brother passed away.
Uh huh.
Well, his family's here, and they're at my sister's house tonight. They were here earlier, and because I'm at my mom's, but we're all meeting at my son's tomorrow for dinner, and I'm sitting here at 6 a.m. just like, we did his
You
ashes.
mean dinner in the afternoon or like lunch dinner?
Well, dinner's at 4 o'clock, so I got time. But we did his ashes today.
Oh,
We
really?
got my brother's ashes back. Yeah, you know where we took some of them. He wanted to be the racetrack.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? He
Yeah.
loved the racetrack. We took him there, and we're taking more to my dad's grave tomorrow. So We keep.
I don't want to be cremated. I've
Yeah.
always had this fear about fire, and I know you're not here when that. I know that you're already. I know what I believe and what my religion says. I know it's just a body
Hmm.
at that point, but I still don't want to be burned.
I don't know. That's what he wanted, you know.
Well, that's what my mama says, but
She wants to.
I think she says it because of financial reasons. Like,
Yeah, but
so
I don't want to be
it's
put
not.
in the ground with dirt over me either. Do you?
No, I always said I wanted to be in a mausoleum like my grandparents.
Yes, me too. I don't want to be put under the
But then
ground.
you're in a
Burnt.
airproof, soundproof box. It
Yeah.
don't really matter. It's not you anyway. But I just have a thing in my head about fires, and I've always said, "Give me a mausoleum, like treat me like I'm a rich person, I guess, because I know they're expensive." But my grandparents weren't loaded, and they both had mausoleums.
Yeah, I know people that's got them too. You don't have to be loaded.
All right,
Just got to
let's be
have good
honest.
insurance.
Good to see you tonight. We're all about to go. Um,
Who in the world's texting you this early?
it's a Twitter notification.
Oh my
And
goodness.
is it just me? Like, I get all of my junk mail. It's over now from in Yahoo and like Google Mail. I get all of my junk mail. It starts about between 1 and 3 a.m. and goes on until like 4 a.m. It's like I have to if I'm trying to sleep, I have to put my phone on silence or have the TV on louder or it's going to keep me up.
Oh, I get your name now. Let's be honest.
You just got that. S.C.
I wasn't
Johnson.
even thinking about that. Oh my God.
You said my sister's a lesbian.
Yeah, but she
After
had
you
talked about that in there, a woman. But then I'm writing her here to say goodnight. And I looked at it and I go, wait a minute. Oh, I get it now. I'm a little slow there. I
y'all,
wasn't thinking about that. Oh my gosh. Because she said she's going.
we ain't solving no puzzles over here, y'all. Not in record
Not
time.
at 6 a.m.
We ain't winning no speed challenges.
And I don't want everybody to think, neither one of us, well, I can't speak for you, but I'm sure you do, to think we're mean and talking about these people and them go make a video tomorrow on me and you, what we said. And that's not what we were trying to do. We didn't say anything bad, like call them names or drug addicts or do anything like that. So if there's a video made tomorrow about us,
there's going to be a video made about me. I've already been told, but this is the thing. There's a lot of people that were only here for 10, 20 minutes and whatever, and they're going to know what they know about it. And the people who don't like me are going to hear parts about this video that will make them continue not like me. It will never be different. And it's not just me. It works the same way for other people. Same way for, I'm sure, Dottie or Charlotte or anybody. You get part of the story you get. I don't know. But I didn't come here to drag her. I didn't come here to drag her or anybody. But I don't like for it to be stated as a fact that I was on my stream doing drugs, passing out on drugs when I wasn't. I don't like that. If I did, I would own it. I was drunk, y'all. I was drunk, and it was bad. It was bad of me because I did that for months, several months, and I did it one time before for months and months in my life. I mean, there's been a couple times, and I was like, "What the hell am I doing? Stop!" And I still drink. I didn't drink last night. I don't get drunk like that anymore. And I don't drink every night anymore. And yeah, I don't know how I was doing it, man. I was getting bad some nights. You're up for the day, Terry? I don't know. I hadn't decided yet. I want to go to sleep, but I got to find out if I fall asleep, I'm gonna fall asleep because I stayed up all night.
Yeah, why don't you just smoke weed? Somebody just said
I don't.
Better than drinking. You don't like that?
It gives me anxiety.
Well, it's not like that anymore. You can buy it in the store. I don't know about down there.
No, I can't.
Oh, it's legal where I live. And then they take out that what is it?
I tell you what, there's, I don't remember. There's something I tried that didn't bother. It didn't give me anxiety. it's just with me, you can never tell what's going to give you anxiety. Like if that kind will or that kind won't. It's like it's random. It might not be the actual doing it. It might be my brain. Because what causes anxiety? You don't know sometimes. Sometimes I have anxiety, panic attacks, and I have no idea why. So that's one thing that can trigger my panic attacks.
Can you get CBD oil? You can order that online and stuff.
Well, I think they sell that in the head shop and the tobacco shops and head shops.
Yeah,
Because they
I
have
mean, that's supposed to
stores
be
here
good
that
for
sell.
you.
They have stores here that sell all kinds of drug paraphernalia, but you can't buy the weed here.
We used to call them head shops.
That's why I just called it. And I
We
then I
did.
thought, well, I'm old, and these people might not know what that is.
I know what a head shop is. That's what we called them.
I mean, now they're tobacco shops around here because,
Mm-hmm.
well, I think there's one in Gold. There's one in the town, the county next to me that is not a tobacco store. It is literally just a head shop. But in my county, they're all tobacco stores, and they just happen to have like other like paraphernalia.
Uh-huh. Because some of it, I mean, you can get just CBD oil for anxiety, but it comes like in like 1, 2, whatever, like gram or something, and you have to
How do
get.
you do? Is it a pill?
Well, you could get edibles. You can get cigarette. They even
Really?
make cigarettes. You
That
can get
the vape juice.
oil.
I've tried the vape juice. I
Hmm.
think.
Well, my son bought me a pack of cigarettes, and they're CBD. I go, "What is it?" When my brother died, and I said, "What?" Because my anxiety was so bad. He's like, "Smoke one of these, and it smells just like weed, but it's CBD oil." Then he got me oil in these little packages. I didn't really do nothing to me. I didn't feel nothing. He's like,
Oh,
"Well, I got you the lowest gram." Like the grams were, I don't
when
know.
I
You could get, I don't know.
when I got to the hospital, my son. Oh my God, I could have killed him. Um, he went to see me. You know, I stayed with my mom for a week because Cash would have hurt me. And he and his girlfriend showed up, and I was outside because I was smoking, and you can't smoke in your house. And he comes up and he hands me his vape, and I mean, you know, you buy different vape juices, right?
Mm.
Different flavors. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it. Not thinking because even vapes will make me cough. It was weed juice. It was like the actual weed juice cartridges.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I coughed. I'm like, boy, I've got 8-inch incision down the front of my stomach with staples in it. And you just handed me something that you know
Oh.
would make me cough my head off because he treated me like that before. And I coughed and I hurt and I coughed.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Some people it helps. Some people it don't. I don't know.
I don't know. It that made me mad. My son thinks he's funny.
Oh, look, Always Busy's up now. People must be getting up. Huh? I
Yeah,
always busy.
those smart people that went to sleep last night.
Yeah. He said, she says there'll be a video talking about you. Interesting content.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna say this before I get off of here. To anybody I talked about that this may upset today, I'm sorry that I talked. And I'm being sincere. I'm sorry. I did not do this to upset anyone or keep it going. I really, really hope this can be over. I really, really hope it can. But I went on drugs, and I don't want people to think that or believe that when
Well, I
it
think you have
wasn't
the
true.
right to tell that because that's not
And
true.
yeah, and I think that anyone else that may get mad about it would have to, if they're being honest with themselves, admit that if it was said about them, they
Mm.
would have said something too. And also, I don't know that it would have been said if time to think about doing a video had been thought. You know what I mean? Like she was mad, and I don't know that. I don't know. She may regret doing that video. She may not. I don't know.
Why do you think she cried? She was that upset?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I
Maybe I
don't
mean
ever remember
she
her
said
crying.
she drank a little bit. She'd been at the bar doing darts, so maybe she had a buzz. I don't know. I don't like hearing her cry at all. I
Right.
just
I mean, she was like sniffling and crying, and she was pretty. I don't know what she's saying or thought. She was coming back about something. I don't remember.
well
Oh,
see.
because you said something. She said,
Well, it's because it got brought up the next night too, so it was 2 nights in a row that it got brought up. But this is the thing, like she was crying, and you're like, why was she crying? But my stream isn't is one thing that we know that happened in this subject, but nobody knows everything she was going through that day. So she might have had people in her inbox aggravating her or like
well, she
complaining.
said that her husband
And she said that
getting tired of
she
it.
said she had been harassed for 2 days or bullied for 2 days on Twitter. That's something that we don't know about, so we don't think about that. So she might have been upset about just everything in general, because I know when I lost my mind and said nasty stuff about her and other people, there was a lot of stuff going on Twitter and YouTube, and people knew. I mean, videos of other people's channels saying bad stuff had been said in my chat that hadn't, and a lot of stuff had happened. So it just all builds up. So maybe she had stuff that built up, and that's why she did that stream. She was mad, but well, the stream was fine except for don't tell not truths, and no.
Well, always busy. That probably is upsetting for her husband to see that, because she probably is really upset and acting like that, and then he's probably like, "What the heck, man? You got to get off there." And I don't want you like that. And she shouldn't let it take her to that point.
Always busy. She said, I heard her say that in that stream that if this continues, this is what he will say, and because he's almost done that before over me. So I know she said that, but I didn't hear her say that he has told her that. So has he told her that? See, that's like, you gotta be careful like how you repeat something, because like that will, the next stream it'll be in, somebody else will say it and they'll say, like it's like that game telephone that you play in
Right,
school,
telephone. Yeah.
and you start with one person and like one little, just not even a whole word has to change, like a syllable can change. You can add a D to the end that make it past tense, and after it goes through 3-4 different people, it's not the same sentence anymore. So
But she did say that on there. She was
she what?
crying.
Yeah,
She
she
did
did
say
say that he would, that he was going
upset.
to.
Mm-hmm.
No, she said that he did. I didn't.
Wait, how did she say it? Always busy is talking in here. I'm trying to read that.
Yeah,
If maybe she said she was afraid he's going to make her get off. Is that how she
yeah,
said
that's what she said.
it? Maybe that's how she
Yeah,
said it.
she said he was going to make her, and I hope he doesn't, because I know that makes her happy. Being
Mm-hmm.
being on YouTube and whatever she does on her channel, that's her happy. And when it was my channel and it was good, it was her happy. That's what she said. She used to say it takes her mind off of everything going on in the world, like the virus. So I don't want him to make her get off line, but I mean, what start like, stay out of drama. Let's not be in drama together. Like, I don't like it when everybody. I would much rather everybody, if you don't like each other, let's not engage with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to have to get off. I don't want Charlotte to feel like she can't come talk to all these people that love her, because she's not allowed to do members only, and she'll get mean people talking shit if she don't have a member. So
Something else might be going on.
it's a hard time in this. It's a hard time in this country. The last year, it's been a year now, y'all. Since all this stuff started happening, the virus. We got to learn how to. We got to learn how to be. I don't know.
Well, people need to start getting along on here. Like, I don't wish Dottie no ill, no bad things. You don't either. We don't. Just let's let it stop and not she shouldn't say things about
I
you.
love you.
Yeah.
Always busy.
Everybody should just try to get along. And just like somebody said in here just now, I think it was Terry. Was it Terry? It's Easter. I mean, he's risen. It's Easter, and people are battling and acting crazy, and
Yeah.
worse things in life than YouTube and people gossiping. So people need to just chill out a little bit.
Yeah. And just,
You wouldn't think bad thoughts that like you're doing bad things to her and keep it going. I mean, it needs to quit.
yeah, I got really good at ignoring and not, so I can totally see people like talking about me on Twitter bad and ignore it, but it shouldn't have to be like that.
Right.
I
You
mean, it
see
just
Godless
should.
Summer in here?
No, I didn't. I'm fixing
The
to
last one.
sign off. Hey, yeah, I didn't sleep last night. I
Mm-hmm.
slept yesterday until dark almost. So,
What did you sleep all day for?
because the night before was all the drama in my DMs and it's just being drama.
Hmm. Man, I sleep like 2 hours. I'm up. Sleep 2 hours. I'm up. I can't sleep like 8 hours. Like
Hell no, Terry Lynn. I'll come find you. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a problem, just come and talk about it. Doesn't have to be, like he said, she said, and tell people's drug addicts and mean to people. And that's just, I mean, one of us could be dead tomorrow. I hate to say it like that. But look what happened. Who was it, Bull?
Bull. Oh, what
I
about
mean,
Bull?
look at that. I mean, we could all be on here right now, and something could happen to one of us tomorrow, and that would be a horrible thing. And then people act like this on here, and then we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and it's terrible because I mean, I lost several people at Christmas passed away around me, some in real life, well, most of them in real life. One of them, I mean, like right at Christmas. And you always think, like, I looked in my phone, I had talked to him, it had been 2 weeks since I talked to the guy that passed away in my real life, the one I was closest to. And damn, that's really the last thing I said to it. That's really the last thing we said to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it won't ugly, but it won't
But you never
special.
know.
It won't nothing.
don't know.
It won't nothing to tell. Like, love you, man. I'm just. I don't know.
I'm with you. I just lost somebody, so I know. It's like you don't know. We don't know what's in store for us the next day. So people shouldn't be like this to each other. I know people get mad at each other and stuff, but that's just ridiculous. I mean, it's nothing to be mad about. It's just stupid stuff. I'm
Yeah.
sure you and Dottie, you were close before, and if something would happen to her, or something would happen to you, it would be horrible.
Oh
So,
well, I mean, of course, I would never want anything to happen to her, and
Mhm.
we'll never be friends again ever, because there's too much. But I could completely squash and not I ain't coming for her. I just, can you not talk about me? I won't talk about you. Just I can be civil. Hey, what's up? I'm just saying, like, I mean, our trust is gone or whatever. I'm sure forever. And that's fine. But we don't have to be enemies, is what I'm saying. It
well, I
don't
mean,
have.
you could have died that night. Look what happened to you. That's what Kinnear's saying. Am I saying her name right?
No, not at all.
How do you say that? What is their name?
Key air, just like
Air. I don't know why. I
because
can never
Kano
say
was
it.
in there earlier. You get
Yeah,
messed
I
up.
just can't get that. She said, "Look, she had the virus, and you almost died in surgery and had that and all this stuff, and something could have happened then,
Yeah, I mean, anything could happen to any of us anytime. I mean, it could just happen. Hey, trouble. Hey, you. I'm fixing to sign off, I swear, y'all. And I'm going to probably not post this video. Do you think? I don't know. If I make it
I don't
private.
think it was bad. I don't.
I don't think it was bad either, but it's just, something I'm sure it's been recorded, but if I private it, they'll talk crap because they'll say I'm trying to hide it. And if I leave it public, it's really going to be, I think I'll private it because I know it was recorded, or I'll make it on the list. I can share it private if somebody wants to see it. I know it was recorded, and that way it ain't like, this is my thought process on it. If it's private or unlisted, people who just like to stir the pot and cause drama, like Sassy that I had to delete earlier, maybe they were asleep and didn't see it. And you know what I mean? I don't know. I'll probably private it, and then somebody will ask me about it.
And then they'll say, "Why did she had a private it? Must have been something."
Well, you're what's the word?
Instigator.
You're an instigator, isn't it?
Well, it's gonna. Don't they say that about KJ?
Well, they say it about me because I'll if I ever delete anything off of Twitter.
Oh, is it delete?
Dirty deleter.
Oh, dirty deleter.
Yeah, if I tweet something that the spellings I've jacked up or that I wish I hadn't tweeted, yeah, I'll delete it. Sometimes I tweet stuff that I wish I hadn't. I've gotten better at it. I was worse at it when I was drinking a lot. I was bad about tweeting stuff. My phone should have a breathalyzer on it. My mouth should have to. But I mean, gosh, you can't even delete stuff.
Well, these people want to see it from the beginning. A lot of people's got to rewind, so they didn't hear it.
Huh?
So some people said they didn't hear it. They want to watch it.
Well, when I end this video, if you don't close your tab and you keep the tab open, you'll still see the video.
Oh, then
unless you close the tab. Once you close the tab, it's over. That's all she wrote.
Well, Christ Conflict wants you to catch them up.
We've had some trolls in here. Like, really, the trolls, like, they're coming in the streams threatening. We had one of those or two. It was just one. I don't know, because I'm so dumb that she was here a while before we realized. And I just come to tell people, that what they may have heard about me. We talked about it. I come to clear that up. And then some other creators came in and it got hectic. I don't know. We won't ever scream at each other. And then they left and we talked. So you ain't really missed nothing. It's ain't much continued from the last one except, no, it really won't. It was like it, but it won't. Same subject, but I'll tell you afterwards in private. How about that? Had some new indica. Yeah, I'll catch you up later. That's what I'll do. Is indica the uppity one or the downer one? I can't do uppities. That really makes me anxiety.
Oh, Red's really Terry Lynn Williams' girlfriend.
Huh?
Did you read that? Terry Lynn Williams said, "The truth is, Red is my girlfriend."
No, I didn't know that. Oh,
that's cute.
How long's that been going on? Because I didn't get like a Valentine's gift or anything at Valentine's Day.
Easter.
I came to the same conclusion. What's the conclusion? Oh yeah, you want to watch from the beginning? Don't shut your tab. It should play fine for you. If it don't, I can send it. I hope everybody has a good day today with their families too. Don't be buying me no diamonds. You ain't my girlfriend.
A diamond what? Ring, necklace?
A diamond earrings.
Yeah, earrings.
Not no ring.
I have beautiful.
The ring is not her best friend. Lord, this is.
I can't believe you got 102 people in here this morning.
And you listen to the birds singing. How sweet.
I'm sitting outside.
Yes, it's baby girl's first Easter.
Oh, that's true.
And I go, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what Easter outfit
she can't get an Easter basket. Well, she could, but you can't give her candy yet.
Give her some diapers.
How old is she now?
2 months.
Oh wow, she's still
And
alive.
the day. And the day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What day was she born in?
the 3rd of February.
Hmm. I never had any birthdays in February.
I've got family members, but there's a lot of Decembers in my family.
Mm-hmm. My mom's December.
All right, y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. I've got to decide if I'm going to try to take a nap or make a pot of coffee.
Mm.
Either way, I'm gonna be in I'm gonna be feeling great this afternoon. Said not me really. Bye y'all. Love y'all.
Oh, are we hanging up? I'm sitting here reading. I wasn't even paying attention.
Happy
All right.
Easter.
Yep. He was resurrected today, guys.
Yeah.
Easter's about something else. It's not always about getting gifts. So,
Yep.
a lot of people don't think that way, but I do. I don't know about everybody else.
Thank you, Butterfly. Yeah, I need to get dressed and go to church.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have a good day. Love y'all. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.